Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. As the title states, new story beginning tonight. Parasite Eve, the next evolution. Entirely inspired by the book and franchise of the same name, Parasite Eve. In terms of where it's going to fall within the storyline of the franchise, being that 3 is not technically canon, we will be taking place after the second installment of the video game, Parasite Eve 2. And yes, this will take place in modern time, and yes, it will be essentially very much a very similar experience to the first game, as that is the one I have the most experience with. And it is a story I've been writing for a fucking minute. So, yeah.
I have Netflix.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Sean, I need you to go ahead and pirate the show called Disenchantment.
No, I won't.
Oh,
really good.
dear God. We're talking about... Oh, no.
No, I'm not
What?
going to pirate any show. I do not pirate. On top of that, I would not pirate Disenchantment. I'm trying to watch The Flash.
You know what? Fuck the Flash. Watch Disenchantment.
Skull emoji.
Gold mode.
Alright. I sure hope everyone's got their new characters they've made for this ready.
No, I do not.
You might want to.
No, I'm just kidding. It's the only character sheet that I'm actually using that I have open.
Really? Out of your 30 tabs?
So
It's gone down significantly.
I got mine right. I mean, we did.
Did I not send it to you?
I'm trying to make sure if you did or not.
Well, just to make sure I did. Here you go.
Yeah, you did.
You should be able to edit it as needed.
Sean, let me tell you how many tabs I have open.
Too many.
If you say over 5, you're crazy. You're crazy.
Well, we've already established that.
If you say over 3, you're approaching a problem barrier.
Alright, so just some disclaimers. This will not use just about any 5th edition rules. This will mostly be a combination of Call of Cthulhu and Adventures Within rules. Obviously, this will be a classless game.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Within the Discord channel, there is the leveling system that you guys will be using to know your level, your health, and your parasite energy once we get to that point in the game where you will actually make use of it. So, are there any questions, concerns, anything before we start off? Like, this is brief session 0 before we kickstart.
How's your mental health?
Questionable.
My lawyer told me not to answer that question.
My lawyer told me.
Alright, so real quick, with that level guide right there, that
Okay.
HP is ours. Is right now, baseline.
Yes. When you hit that level, that is your HP and that is your parasite energy. That is what is handed to you. There is no modifying it unless you find equipment or ways to modify it within the game. That is always going to be your baseline.
And we do start off at level 1, correct?
Yes.
Alright, cool.
And your inventory should be empty as of currently.
Understood, yes. Except for the clothes on my back.
Clothes on your back and whatever is in your wallet.
Nope, we're all naked.
Alright, $5.
A condom.
Alright, money. Since I'm a techie.
Okay, where can you find Okay, there's the leveling guide.
All right, cool. My character has.
Now, just mind you, there is a good chance you may go past level 50, and I will extend it as needed. As of right now, that's where it sits.
So I should have $9,670 in my wallet as of right now.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, what?
What?
That is the average wage of an FBI IT security specialist.
Per year.
Monthly pay. Monthly pay.
You're probably not going off of.
I'm about to say, if you're making 9K a year, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, no, it's 9K.
You are not paying taxes, and
FBI. I thought you don't have to pay taxes since you're working for the government.
No, you pay.
do.
Everyone pays. Even the president pays taxes.
But wouldn't
It's-
it just be taken out of their paycheck if they work in that? If they
Yes.
literally.
That's
But you
literally
still
just how
have
it
to-
works.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
how it works. So you ain't getting 9K. You're getting
So
less.
9,670. Let's say they take $670 for taxes. It's still $9,000.
So, real quick, another disclaimer. Since we're going to be using pure Call of Cthulhu and Adventures Within rules, your D20s are pretty much useless. You're going to be using your D100s.
It's all D100s, baby. Ooh, yeah.
And the
Didn't buy the
and the objective when you use the D100 to make a roll is you want to roll low. And that is why on your sheets you have negative modifiers.
All right, what sets my unluckiest set of dice? Or do I want to use my lucky set of dice?
You want to use your lucky set of dice because luck will benefit you in any way, shape, or form. Unluckiness will make it more difficult to do what you want to do.
Well, by that logic, yes, but what he's saying is the lucky dice where he often gets high rolls versus low rolls.
Well,
Yeah,
then that's
'cause-
just the highest rolling dice set versus the lowest rolling dice set, not the luckiest dice set versus the unluckiest. dice.
Technically, luck is a form of probability, and dice are just probability. The cubes. So shut your fucking mouth.
All right.
Leave the kid alone!
No, I'm gonna beat this kid's ass with a steel pole.
How tall are you?
Or
I can take you to fight right now.
I'm 6'1.5".
Duke it out.
oh, you're 2 inches shorter than me.
Yeah, well, I'm 15. I'm still growing.
Jeez.
You think you intimidate
Whoa,
me?
that is really tall for. Okay, anyway.
That's what I'm saying for 15, fuck me!
I have a 12-year-old cousin who's 6'5".
I'm
Is he-
sorry, what now? Are you
I'm not going to make that joke, never
are you a
mind.
superhuman? Are you an extraterrestrial? Are you like? Did someone stretch you out over like a stretching torture device,
Yes.
No,
and that
I'm
just
Filipino.
like coded into your genetics?
I'm also Filipino.
But
Okay.
Filipinos aren't
I
extremely.
mean, okay. You know what? I'll accept that answer for
I'm
now.
pretty sure I'm a mutant considering.
Yeah.
I'm ready whenever you guys are.
I just need to double check my sheet.
Is there a game you guys are using? Oh, Tabletop Simulator.
Here.
Yo,
I'm
bro,
gonna
the
send it
the
here,
average
and
height.
Make sure it makes sense, Chief.
Okay. Apparently, the average height of Philippine.
Does it really matter?
Interesting.
Let's just say I'm
No,
taller
just-
than I should be. Okay, so if I buy Tabletop Simulator,
Nobody invite him.
wow,
Wow, that's
Just-
rude.
just
That
this
ain't even funny. That's
$20
just rude.
from my account to
Yeah, it's a decent game for what I use it for.
It's pretty good for playing tabletop games with people you can't play them with in real life.
I mean, and it sure does beat the hell out of Roll20 and shit like that.
I mean, then I wouldn't. I could. Isn't there like setups for other games too that other people make? Like,
Well, yeah, it's a community game thing.
Yeah.
And I
So
totally don't have almost 500 hours clocked in on the game.
yeah, and you can
Alright,
set up dominoes. All right, that's pretty cool. You can play poker,
Alright, Domino's. That's
You
it.
can
That
play
was it.
Uno.
puzzles.
Just don't
You
flip
can
the
play
table.
Search up.
flip the table.
No.
There's golf.
Don't flip the boop. Flip the boop.
All right,
Okay,
It's
I'm not.
all
so when I
it's
do
all
manage to
funny
pull up
Uno.
these maps that I totally didn't borrow off the internet, since I have no idea how to make modern maps with fantasy-based stuff, we will be using our crystal characters that should be easy to identify. Nugget, since you don't have one of your own, yours is just going to be identified as Nugget.
I'm identified as okay. Okay,
All right,
I'm confused.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Oh yeah. Invite.
So
I'm ready.
the year is 2025. Present day Earth, 34 years after the events in Japan with Dr. Tashiaki Nagashima and his late wife Kiyomi. 28 years after the events of Aya Brea and the attacks of Manhattan. And 25 years after the formation of the Mitochondrian Investigation and Suppression Team. After the events in 2001 in Nevada, MIST began to receive massive funding from the US military, rising from simply being an organization under the FBI to a full branch of the military itself. Although it is very rare anyone sees them in the wild, much like those who work at Area 51, they still lurk among you all. Lots of classified files, classified operations, and especially lots of information that no one, including the president himself, can get clearance for. Cases in which local police or SWAT are involved in a case with a NMC, or neo-mitochondrial creature, an aftermath of Mitochondria Eve throughout Japan and Manhattan, as they called it. MIST will then take them in for questioning to see if this is a new encounter of species or one that has been in hiding for several years. Rare cases may present themselves to where those that are involved will be offered a position in MIST, as they could be providing use for finding or neutralizing these creatures. The pay is never the greatest for entry. However, the benefits are better than any other work field on the face of the planet. Mostly to make up for the level of danger units put themselves in against these creatures. Over the many years, many have lost their lives to these creatures, as they have evolved and mutated farther and further, spreading like a disease worse than the Black Plague. Like vampires in hiding in basic human society, these creatures try and blend in with wildlife while still being the elephant in the room to those of their pre-mutated animal family. Our story begins on December 18th at the Golden Dragon, a hibachi dine and rest location that is primarily known for its Americanized Japanese food, while still holding the techniques of traditional Japanese cooking. Our players are currently seated and have already been presented with their food, as they have another family sitting next to them within their hibachi dining space. This dinner is to serve two purposes for our party. The first is a celebration for each of them passing their training at the New York City Police Training Station for their SWAT certificates and certifications. And the second is to allow those members of their sector to be introduced more casually, as they only know each other by their professional needs among classmates, and it is especially accompanied by FBI agent O'Neill. And for that,
April.
no. And for that, we can start right here. I think the first thing you guys can do is go ahead and introduce your characters in any order you wish.
I feel like this is exactly how it would go. Just a bunch of people sitting across from a table and not knowing a single word what to say to each other.
Oh,
I
Penis.
guess I'll start off.
Penis!
This is exactly how it would go. If this is 2025, I would expect this type of humor from people.
Can I get an invite to the game?
Alright,
I just bought Tabletop Simulator.
Wait, my thing isn't moved. Oh no, wait, it's delayed on the stream. I forgot.
Oh yeah, can I also get an invite, Chief?
Technically, the map isn't being used just yet, but sure, I guess I'll throw it
Well,
out.
as a precaution, you know.
Can I get an invite? I just
Working on a child! I didn't realize you were part pug. I love this game.
I must send the cow.
Don't question how, but my character Tim is.
If I see a cow, I swear to God, no! He's back! Not the cow!
Pyro.
What?
Look at my messages.
Oh no, not you too! I'm being swarmed by cattle!
It's just how it is, you know.
Small problem. It did not let me join for whatever reason.
Don't question, but somehow my character Tim has a bowl of chili.
We're bringing that meme here too?
I might need another
At a Japanese
invite.
restaurant
I have chili in real life.
in the middle of the afternoon.
Well, actually, it'd be more towards like 6, 7 p.m.
Okay, at early evening, in this Japanese restaurant, on our table.
In this type of year, in this time of day, in this part of the country.
My domain.
So, this would be a good opportunity for you guys to introduce your characters, since this is literally the point of you guys being at this dinner.
I love the reuse of my characters.
So, guess I'll go first since no one else is really speaking up. Guess Basic really did us, hard. Name's Franks. Good to, actually be out of that place for once. Just glad we all passed, eh?
Tim sort of just grunts at that.
Alright. Yeah.
I'm just not used to having Trixie's model there.
Yeah. Swear to God.
It's gonna be hard for me to not accidentally say Trixie.
No, that's fine.
So, any other people want to say their piece?
Are we describing what everyone looks like?
Describing, introducing, maybe even a little backstory talk, getting personal with each other.
So are we in like SWAT gear or normal clothes?
You're in like casual.
Our city clothes.
Okay.
Oh, hey, also, good old DM.
Hmm.
Our DM. I sent you something.
I saw the character sheet, yeah.
No, before that.
Before that, what is this?
Why is Western wear considered modern? These are not modern outfits.
Oh shit, okay, hold up.
Right, yep. Toss this lady out there.
He said toss her out the window. To the window!
To the wall.
Whack!
Oh, look at that fireball.
And this is pretty much what's playing over the radios, by the way.
Nice.
DM, do you have like a female barbarian like character or something?
Hey. Stop.
Why'd you? He
Stop,
just
stop.
yeeted everyone. Stop yeeting the characters. We don't do that anymore.
Wait, anymore?
Yeah, we used to do that, but we don't do that anymore.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Alright, hold on. So Tim's sitting there and, like, just an old military jacket.
Yeah, sorry. I
He's
know.
got his medic.
Flagging everyone.
He's got like a medic badge on the side of his badge, or on the side of his jacket. I don't know. Tim's just sitting there, chilling, not thinking much, kind of wishing he was at home right now.
I'm just asking because it's easier for me to not make a mistake.
What?
They're wanting me to switch out Trixie just for simplicities
Okay.
until we get proper models eventually down the line.
You mean until I eventually get pissed off with us not having proper models and give everyone proper models?
Well, here's the thing though, you wouldn't need one for me, that's for sure.
Or me.
You have one?
Eventually. So,
I don't have one. But why?
So, the family that is sitting next to you, it appears to be a mother, a father, and their late teenage daughter. They don't really seem to be paying you guys too much mind.
I can sense it. Something's gonna go today. So, we enjoying the ambiance.
Well, all I can say for you lot is, God damn it.
I know.
The only thing I can say to you lot is, rather proud for you guys getting this far. Not many make it through that academy alive. And lived it. God damn it. I'm about to remove privileges from you, mate. Jesus.
Remove privileges from him.
I'm sorry.
Stop flicking the characters around, Nugget.
I flicked the ball and I accidentally hit a character. Oh my god, is that a crayon? Oh no, it isn't.
Alright.
You're a crayon.
So
Action.
I guess for my character, you just see someone who like you just see someone with like a face mask that kind of looks like just covering the lower part of their it's covering like their nose and jaw. And
How's she eating then?
What the frick happened to my horse?
It can open up when it wants. It's like Tokyo Ghoul.
Well, it wouldn't open up when it wants. You would have to be the one to, like, take it off.
I mean, she can open it like a real mouth and eat that way. 'Cause it tastes like a real mouth.
One of them special order masks.
What's a good way?
I'm looking for a hat to give him.
So,
Anyone here watch Bleach?
No.
No.
Bun. Cut. I've
Uh,
never watched it. Sorry.
Anyone else?
well, they got a face mask that looks like a friggin' skeletal jawbone, and they're built like a tank. I mean, like they make John Cena look like John Hasbina.
What?
Huh?
Oh.
So we can see this?
Hmm?
They're really muscular, and
Now, would she be wearing a dress, or what kind of attire would she be wearing?
she'd be wearing like pants and like just like a jacket.
To a formal restaurant?
Oh, it's a
I
formal
didn't know.
restaurant?
I didn't know this was a formal restaurant.
Well, it's a celebration.
If that's the
Didn't say it
then-
was formal.
if that's the case, she'd be wearing a dress, but you'd probably see a lot of scarves on her.
What?
What's happening?
Stop opening shit. Please.
Can you take his permissions?
I can't.
Pyro?
I've looked in permissions, and there's. If I do it to one, it would happen to all.
You
Not to
could
mention.
promote
I-
Sean
it
and I
said-
to a
it
different
said-
rank.
It said a different person wanted to open it, so I pressed open and then I opened it. Does it not open for specific people?
No.
Like, just keeps asking.
Oh.
But yeah, she's got flaming scars on her and one massive scar from one shoulder blade all the way to the other shoulder blade.
All right, Nugget, your turn. Introduce your character.
I am Texan. Never been much of a talker.
It's understandable.
Well,
People
Texas,
at the table are.
you don't really have to do much talking in these parts. That's usually my job. And what I can simply say is your past occupations will definitely prove to be useful, at least in some point in time.
So he basically like looked like Gislin, former intelligence operative. Well, still an intelligence operative, but went on an let's just say that I've seen
Understandable.
Intelligence is always something you can always use no matter where you are, but with SWAT, it's one of the key things, since, you know what they say, knowing is half the battle.
The other half is extreme violence.
No,
You're not
exactly.
wrong.
Well,
G.
I mean, well, that and
Come on, you knew. The second someone says knowing is half the battle, like, come on. Like,
I would be surprised if no one did make the reference.
but yeah, she basically looks like, in case you're wondering, the mask stays on.
is that all the time or just during formal events?
It's all the time, unless privately.
Alright.
And you'll see, like, the teenage daughter just like, I think it's wicked sick. Pretty badass if you ask me. Evelyn! What? Language!
Where all the greens here
Hmm.
for.
You got At least you got someone that likes it. And I don't mind it. Doesn't look half bad.
And
Looks
he's
alright.
like, so Gitlin is like, so in case if you must know, it's a prosthetic.
Obviously.
Well, I guess we should be talking about some seriously important things now. And he'll reach down next to him into a briefcase and pull out a manila folder, which he opens up and he spreads out a couple pieces of paper that have obviously paper clips and good stacks of papers on them. Appears to be
Him doesn't even get introduced.
pretty much looks like he's got your file on hand. Now, your tax sim from today on your final scenario situation that would have been your make or break for your graduation. He takes a couple looks at the things. Huh. Well, the immunosuppressants are definitely going to be still at work for your trackers. For context, for each of your tax sims, they would have injected a tracker that was a liquid form that would go straight into the neck that you would have needed to take an immunosuppressant pill 24 hours before so that your body doesn't reject it. The tracker only lasts 24 hours. And it's more so for, well, tracking purposes of the academy when you guys do the simulation. So, you might still be a little weary after tonight, after you eat, but do have something in your stomach, please. That way you can each have not be hugging porcelain. Unless you decide to drink to your heart's content tonight, then that's your own damn faults.
Well,
Now,
lucky I don't drink.
on a serious note, you each passed, as you clearly understand, but it's rather impressive that you even passed at all. You were 3 seconds fast, which is a good thing, obviously, from getting the bare minimum needed. Typically, people running this particular course would have gotten 2.5 minutes faster than you. But on the bright side, you did manage to recover 4 pieces of evidence that not everyone else did. So you pretty much made up for lost time there in terms of points. Accuracy-wise, you guys all seem to be fairly well-rounded. Pistols, shotguns, rifles. As far as utility, I'll flip the page. None used. Interesting. No, wait, I am corrected. Shield specialist here was using flash grenades for breach and break. Why don't they mention that way up here then? Whatever.
What?
So,
I don't know. I'm in the middle of something. I don't want to have a conversation. Sorry. Shit. Sorry, guys.
no, you're fine.
Good.
Now, a few things that might need to be pointed out from here on.
No, Tipper. Go. I'm done.
You might want to get, well, united with each other, because you guys are going to be stuck with each other. There is no transfers, there's no switches. You are a sector, you are a unit. You are with what you are. There's 4 of you, so you're definitely smaller than most squadrons. But you each make up for each other's lacks with expertise in what you have. Whatever you don't lack is where I come in. I will be what is normally referred to as your CEO, commanding officer. I'll be your eyes and ears for what you cannot see or hear. Now, with that being said, let's talk salary. You'll flip another page. Obviously, first day on the job, the way our ranking systems go is you'll be ranked 30. Lowest of the low. Day 1. It's very easy to go up from there, but everyone starts somewhere. Rank 30s will be receiving a simple pay of $1,000 each week. Saturday is payday. It'll be direct deposited in each of your e-wallets. Simple enough.
Yeah.
Sounds simple.
Can you re-say that number, please?
$1,000 every week. Saturday's payday, and it will be direct deposited into your e-wallets.
Gracias.
Duh.
Your character's supposed to be Slavic or Scottish.
Mine?
Yeah.
You can always ask.
No, I was asking for actual contents. It's hard to tell with your accents sometimes. Sometimes you like skirt a border between a couple.
What is this bug?
He is American, but he is more he draws the border between Irish, Scottish, and physically he looks like he's definitely from some sort of European country. He does not look American whatsoever. He's black hair, combed back. He's got a decent goatee going on that's basically just a stripe across what would be his just very butt of his chin. And that's the only facial hair he's got.
No eyebrows.
I mean, he's got eyebrows, but facial hair.
Eyebrows are facial hair.
You know what I mean, asswipe. Damn.
Come on, you knew that was gonna happen.
Well, those are the absolute bare bottom basics. Is there any questions?
Not really.
When do we get our start? When do we start on our next training?
The next training. Out of all those that graduated today, you're the first to ask that one. Most ask when's our first mission, rather than when's our next training.
Well, our first mission would be whenever it comes along.
And that is why you're damn straight. Most people who graduate straight out of SWAT Academy do not comprehend. They immediately think, oh, I'm SWAT. I can now just go burst into drug dealers' headquarters and do massive raids. No, that's not how it works. If anything, the first thing you would be accounted for is hostage situation or some sort of high risk where police are not equipped enough. Where they have pistols, you would come in with rifles, shields, utility. Things that most police officers would not have. Typically raids of... what do they call them? The cartel, I believe is what you Americans call them. Cartel level missions and operations are typically for those that are at least 10 ranks above you. That's usually when they've been in the force for at least 3 years.
Understandable.
One of the waiters will come by. Asian, he's got a bit of a tux going on with a white apron going around the waist. Is there anything I can get for any of you? Drinks? Any extra sides? And he'll pull out a bottle off of his little cart that he's pushing around. Yum yum sauce?
No, I should be good, thank you. Don't know about anyone else.
Water, light ice.
Water light ice? Okay.
Why can't I change the position of the feet on character model.
Snap their ankles.
Anything else for you lot?
And well, Gislin's like, any meat dishes?
Well, you've already been presented with food. He's just basically asking for any refills or extra drinks or sides.
Oh,
It's hibachi.
Tequila.
Would you like it
And
mixed
she's
in
like-
or straight? He's referencing to the tequila.
I couldn't hear what you said.
Mixed or straight?
Straight.
The father will ask for a beer. The daughter will go for a Mountain Dew.
Ooh,
Is it Baja
made
Blast?
me cringe.
No, it is not Taco Bell. It's hibachi joint.
Yo, it can be Baja
No.
Blast if you believe hard enough.
If you push hard enough, any joint will have a Baja Blast.
Dude, you know that's.
Either you get me my Baja Blast, or I'm a Baja Blast your brains all over this wall.
Well, you gotta sound like Johnny Bravo.
That's
I
not.
was thinking more of Hank Hill.
That was what it's supposed to be. It was Hank Hill.
I know it was supposed to be Hank, but he's right. It was more Johnny Bravo.
Exactly.
What?
This is a men's fitness magazine. I want to look like this, not at this.
This guy's looking at pictures of everything. Shut up, kid.
This is a men's fitness magazine. I want to look like this, not at this.
At this.
so,
He'll push his card off and he'll go over to the next table, and he's pretty much just making the rounds.
well, Gislin just says, "Can I have some rum?"
Oh, rum, absolutely.
God damn, this place is...
Yo, guys, it's Killdozer Day.
Why are we killing Gozer?
No,
No, Dozer.
Killdozer Day.
His cousin.
You like
His
kissing.
cousin.
You like men kissing.
Yeah, she just wants some rum.
Okay.
Don't forget, if you kick someone in the taint, it'll make them shit themselves. Fun tip.
No.
I don't think that actually.
As you were each saying, your next training up.
Also, I like how at this point no one knows Tim's name because he didn't introduce himself.
Yes. You can introduce yourself at any point in time.
No, Tim's. I'm gonna wait till it's a really stupid point in time, like we're 3 days in game, and then Tim introduces himself.
You're in the middle of a crisis war with the NMCs, and it's just like, before we die, I want you all to know, my name's Tim.
My name's Timothy Fryheit, but I go by
Like
Tim.
the fire mage, or like
Zuko, shut the fuck up and drink this tea.
So,
Semi-accurate representation of Uncle Iroh.
God.
so I guess to give you a visual aid in TTRPG, this is how Gislin is built. Best I can give it a
like a robust fridge.
Built like Greg.
Greg's wife.
Fair.
Yeah, like yeah.
Took a ton.
Yeah, so that's what we're working with here physique wise.
Oh yeah, I made Tim.
Me and Tim.
Now, as far as your next training mission will go, you will each be called as needed now that you are basically on call
What's
whenever.
happening?
He was answering the question of when's the next training session or operation. No. He'll basically close the case files and put them back in his briefcase. Is there anything you guys wish to know from me?
And Gislin's like, yeah. So she has her own weapon that she kind of takes with her on and she's like, yeah, is that allowed? Pointing to her case where she carries it, which is tall and long.
And what is it?
Sorry, what type of concealed carry bullshit?
Inside that case is a Barrett 50 cal.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to even bring that into the area. You wouldn't have been able to bring that in the restaurant.
New York? That's a no-go.
Tim have a conceal and carry M1911 as he is. Literally a military vet.
Can you just say she has it somewhere? She's waiting for when she gets to grab it.
Alright. How about we all just do something normal, like pocket sand?
Tim definitely has some pocket sand.
Or like OC spray. Like, literally, you could bless someone with the hot sauce from a distance without having to fire the gun.
A Bear 50 cal, level 1, no.
What about an M1911?
We'll get there.
I
Tim
feel like
could
I
literally
feel like
just own one. He is a retired soldier. Say that.
I didn't say you couldn't have one. I'm just saying, as of right now, you guys should technically have no weapons on you.
Yeah. We ain't kidding. We aren't kidding.
I mean, I was implying that you could just own one and just have it sealed carry.
Yeah, but that would mean you would have it on you.
So,
We don't
in a
have
credit situation.
gear.
because I mean, what was the title? What was the thing that she chose? I would just imagine she would have something like that or different.
You're cutting in and out, mate.
Yeah, you are kind of cutting out.
Hold on.
So now,
While I've got my mind on it, let me see if I can actually do that real quick.
so
Take my information off this, so I can give it to him.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
yes.
I was saying like either I have something like that or I'm like get the Eagle or something. Yeah, it's just with the title that she has, or like the occupation. I just feel like she'd end up being able to have something that's not usually conventional, you know.
Well, you're talking military grade stuff that usually people don't have conventionally, even SWAT. Like SWAT doesn't even have Barrett 50 cals.
So
I like I said, I am not well versed in guns.
That's why I said that. Leave that part to me. I'll hand out inventory, mate. Because even if you wanted a Barrett 50 cal, being that you picked the medic, you wouldn't been able to
No,
carry.
Tim's the medic.
Tim's the medic. No, she's the armorer. You could get some decent stuff, but you wouldn't been able to get anything sniper.
Benelli.
You'd have to been the literal counter sniper to get stuff of that grade, and that would be like level 20 anyway. Not SWAT level, but play and character level.
So
All right. Well,
no extra questions for you, but for our silent friend here. And Victoria.
What?
I said no more questions for you, but for our silent friend here.
Tim is still just sitting there silent.
Alright. Got a name? Nothing?
He grunts.
And Gislin just looks at him. It's like, and Gislin just whispers to herself.
By the way, he is very visibly wearing dog tags that are facing towards everyone.
I was about to say just like the fact that he's not saying anything at all. Gislin just whispers to herself, "Man, his thong must be killing him."
This thong?
His
I
thong.
wonder how big's the stick?
No, Tim just doesn't like talking.
Well, I guess we can get introduced some other time.
I'm back.
Plus, I don't have any backstory other than he's a military vet.
Oh, that's entirely fine. Just
Combat
introduce.
vet.
Say the name. Your name. Give me
No,
your damn name.
no, I'm committed to making it an awkward moment. That's the first time he actually says his name.
So does he have a name, or should I just call him Soldier?
You could just call him Soldier or even Medic. He'll respond to that.
Oh yeah.
Medic!
I can't
You-
wait to start screaming. Medic! I need a medic!
I need a medic bag!
His actual name, though, is Timothy Freiheit. but
I'm
he goes by
dying!
Tim.
I need a medic!
Actually, hey, Pyro, how'd you say the German word for freedom?
For freedom?
Yeah, it's Freiheit, right?
I believe it's Freiheit, yeah. Give me one moment.
My goodness. He's got a fancy name.
Freiheit.
Yeah, Freiheit.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was pronouncing it right.
So, any last comments, questions, or concerns for our team here?
No. O'Neill's gonna just nod. If you excuse me, gentlemen, I need to hit the loo. And he'll wipe his mouth off with a napkin, stand up, and he'll walk off with his briefcase to the bathroom.
I'm picturing some,
I can only imagine. He has donuts and a milkshake in that briefcase.
No, I'm picturing some Pulp Fiction level shenanigans about to go down.
So what do you think? Do you believe it?
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing!
Say what again? I'm just
Say what, again, motherfucker? Say what again?
Dare you? I fucking double dare you.
I just imagine stuff's gonna go down like in friggin' Phantasmagoria, like.
Does he look like a bitch?
Does he look like a
Bitch. I'm trying to fucking.
And the order is still processing.
So, what are we all planning to do later on tonight? I think I'm going home.
And Gislin's like, I don't know. I got no plans.
Greg would continue studying for med school.
He spoke.
Walks off without saying anything over here and just sits on my computer.
Jibber was just walking to just a random family at a table.
Insurance, excuse me. Military. Police business. Well, alright. Not bad. I think I need to do some work on my car, so there's that.
So I think it's fucking hilarious, the idea of Tim just being Just being committed to not saying his name till it's an awkward moment.
It's like getting ready to at the very end of the story. It's just like, hey, by the
Final
way,
boss.
name's Tim.
Name's Timothy Friday, but most people call me
Tim.
Tim.
Timmy
gets the
fried
final
rice.
shot. Tim gets the final
Tim.
shot on the boss, and he's just like, by the way, my name's Tim. Blast him down.
It's like,
I swear, like at some
boss
point, you,
calls Tim, he's like, that's where you're wrong, dumbass. My last name means freedom.
My name is Victor Reznov, and I will have my revenge!
Okay.
You're too young to get that reference.
Welcome to America.
I
My
don't
name's
believe I get that reference.
It's Black Ops 1.
It's Black Ops 1.
Black Ops 1.
Oh, I've not played Black Ops 1.
Understandable. So, we all enjoying our food?
By the way, what kind of food is Taibachi?
Oh, yeah, it's the one where you've got the table that everyone sits around, and it's a flat top, and you've got the guy that like flips
Okay.
the knives and the spatulas and he cooks in front of you.
Okay, I get what you're saying. For some reason, after the second time, I thought you said the word Taibachi. Not
Yeah.
Hibachi. Or Hibachi, however you say it.
Hibachi.
I'm just over here eating some like fish with this random family still.
Just casually taking
He's
some-
got sushi. Tim casually has a bowl of chili he brought from home.
watch it be Pigsy's chili.
No, it's regular chili.
Bro, that'd be the biggest fucking like Easter egg of it's like Pigsy's Pig Out Palace, and it's like something like Los Pollos Hermanos type of shit.
Oh no! You want to know what the funny? Oh, you know what the funny thing is? That actually happens. Like in my manga, that actually happens. He is a fast food mogul who caters to magical and mortal alike.
Well, so the kid's just gonna be like, I'm just gonna nod at you, Tim. He's like, you served?
Yeah.
Or I should say, unknown person.
Medic!
Medic!
You know,
Yeah.
it's tricky.
The guy
Medic!
who just the guy who sat there casually not saying anything in military formal.
So, kid, ask you a question.
I missed the question.
She nodded it towards you, like with her mouth half full, and was like, so you served?
No shit.
What branch?
The freak is happening to the people I'm trying to put at the table.
Yeah. And she like looked down, kind of disappointed.
Listen, this is the child, okay? This is the child.
Tim doesn't care.
Where the frick did the child go?
Oh wait.
Pyro, can I get an invite? Because they seem to be taking extra long with the model for Tim.
Okay.
I love that I can now also spam Pyro with the cow.
Oh no.
So,
But you'll mention Army, and she'll just look down, kind of like a little, just like disappointed. Literally, just do the like actually disappointed.
What's the most annoying part about this tabletop simulator?
The fact that we can't demote you and not everyone else currently.
I'm actually trying to put more detail onto the board by putting a
we
new...
don't need.
It's the random family that I'm sitting with, though.
If anything, that would be my job.
Oh, true.
We ain't dressing the set. We are the actors. So,
and she'll kind of like just get like this half-ass smirk, and she'll like lean forward. So did you kill a guy?
Him sort of just grunts at her.
Come on, tell me the juicy bits.
And
You wanna
Gislin's
see
like,
your friend's brains splattered all over you while his head's half exploded because he got hit by a terrorist sniper while you were trying to put his leg together.
Hey,
No, the fuck
trying
you
it.
not.
And she'll just like start nodding her head and just like fat ass grin. So metal. Hell yeah. Evelyn!
and
Sorry.
Gislin's like,
Language.
Gislin's like, I've taken down tons of people.
Evelyn, your mother's right. You never want to ask certain questions to the military, especially stuff like that. It does things to you, things you can't unsee. The old man should know. And he'll look over at you, Tim. Marines, 442nd Platoon.
Fuck, I didn't prepare numbers.
Don't worry. Oh, wait. You
I'm
should
also
do
not
100
sure what war would be the most recent.
World War III. Like, realistically, otherwise it would have been the one over in Afghanistan, because it's literally 2 years from today, technically.
Okay,
Because it takes place in 2025.
so they've already had World War III?
No, I was just making that as a joke, but
No.
it's
no, he's an Afghani.
December 18th, 2025 is the literal current date, about 7 p.m.
The character is an Afghani vet.
Gotcha.
Maybe in Iraq. I'm not sure.
You could have said
exactly
he
how
took place in the operation when they took down Osama.
No, Tim wasn't special ops.
No.
Tim
He was not part of SEAL Team SEAL Team 6 or whatever the fuck it is.
that would be Navy.
Oh, I know what it is.
But no, Tim actually refused to be promoted. They actually wanted him to go into the Marines, but he said no. He wanted to be in the Army.
You should
I'm
say 101st Cavalry.
I'm surprised that I'm surprised that this kid ain't asking about like Gislin's scars.
Because guess what?
What, Sean?
That was the platoon of Rensselaer veteran.
What? That's a what?
It was a platoon of a veteran here. So
Okay.
gotcha. No problem.
I mean, if they're asking all the
First
grim,
Cavalry.
if they're asking all the grim questions, I'm surprised they ain't asking about Gislin's scars.
Your character looks like a person in a costume, kinda. Tim actually is just dressed in military formal, because that's the only formal wear he owns.
No, I mean,
Other clothes are kind of just jeans, t-shirts, and normal jackets and stuff.
no, I mean, she's wearing a dress. She's wearing like a,
Yeah.
she's wearing a dress. It's just that.
He's banning the mask.
The mask makes it seem like it's more of just a costume, kinda.
Oh, like I said, that's a prosthetic.
You know, it ain't exactly about how many you put down. Around here, it's more about how many you can keep alive.
I mean,
She gets it. Wait. Sean's character is a female, right?
No, male.
Male.
Very much a guy.
Very much a dude.
yeah, my character is the female one.
Yeah, Tim just says he gets it to Sean's character.
And
Oh, come on, what's the point of having a war if you don't blow a few heads off?
Well, we ain't in the war business. Well,
And-
I'm not at least. Parents never were. I never am.
And I'll just see like the father pinch the bridge of his nose and just sigh and shake his head.
That's alright. Just
And Gislin's like,
to do dumb things.
Gislin's like, you ever seen heavy combat? Honestly, there's a reason why I wear this. Antarctic expedition. Unearth things better left buried.
Oh, were you?
And she'll like kind of perk up when you say, I've played that map. It was one of my favorites growing up.
What now?
You mentioned the word buried and like with her mouth still full. She's like, I've played that map. I loved it growing up.
Holy crap, that kid played Black Ops 2. Crazy. It's
Wait, what map
baller.
is buried?
Baller.
It's the one in Black Ops 2 where you go underground.
Oh.
Is
Yeah,
it? Wait, is it an actual mission or a?
No,
It's zombies.
I don't believe I've played that one. What the hell?
It's the third one before Origins.
I don't think I have all the DLC for.
Because it went Transit, Die Rise. No, it went Transit, Die Rise, Buried.
No, it's Transit.
Mob of the Dead. No, no, all those are a part of Transit.
No, Town's its own separate map.
Well, yeah, no. Okay, so the DLC went Die Rise,
Buried, Mob of the Dead,
Mob of the Dead,
and
then
Origins. I completely forgot about Mob of the Dead.
And
It really is.
But I've not gotten a chance to play it.
So Gislin's like, you ever see heavy combat in the middle of an Antarctic expedition? Honestly, I'm lucky to be here standing in front of you guys right now because the people that I was with were not soldiers. They were antiquarians. They were fragile. They could die of an ice cream headache. They could eat a piece of taffy and die of exhaustion.
Well,
And she's like, but I managed to survive. But I will never forget the things that I have seen as long as I live.
well, I just hope that the rest of your sights aren't as bad.
And she's like, nope, sharp as ever. The only thing is, well, and she just kind of like nostalgically, or it's like she touches the mask and like she's thinking of something, and she just kind of like stops, like because you can tell, like, in fact, this mask is the only thing that's keeping me talking to you guys right now.
You got a vocoder synthesizer thing in there, like the people who do the smoking thing does?
Something like that. If I remove
metal.
If I remove this thing, the only thing you'll be able to, like, if I remove this thing, the only thing you're going to be able to hear is la 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 la.
I say ceramic.
I think it's plastic.
What?
Damn, that's one way to say that's fake as fuck.
And Gislin's like, you. It's like, trust me. There's some things you don't want to see. You don't want to see what's under this.
All right. Can you please? I'm trying to eat. Thought we were all trying to eat.
By the
I'm
way,
not-
Tim has just arranged his food into a shape.
A penis.
A penis.
A dick.
The answer is cucumber.
What's darkness coming around? No. The answer is cucumber. Oh my gosh.
But so now what do we do?
Roll me your D100s then.
I don't have a D100.
I
You
have,
have
a
a
D20
D10
I can roll
and the
5
D10
times.
with 2 numbers on it, right?
You have a percentile.
Like you have a D10 that has increments of 10.
And a
No.
D10 that has increments of 1. What?
I only have just a D10. I don't have the dice you're talking about.
So wait, how many dice do you have?
I have these 1 through 20.
So you have you don't have a percentile die?
Okay. You have 2 D10s, right, Kana?
I have 1 D10.
You have the one that has the increments of 10 on it, right? And the one that has the increments of 1 to 0?
Because when you buy a standard set of dice, it should come with 2 D10s, but one of them has increments of 10 on it. Like it would be 10,
Yeah.
20, 30, 40, 60.
No, I
70.
don't have that.
What the hell?
Did
Hmm.
you get robbed of a die?
You get ripped off?
No, I bought the D&D starter set.
So then you
Oh.
should have a percentile die.
No, that one's weird. It's missing 1.
Oh wait, is it? Oh shit. Okay, well
Yeah.
then you could just do it on the
Hold up.
on the server.
Yeah.
I used to roll the dice.
Alright, rolling.
Booyah!
Shoot.
Can I get an invite and a promotion? I have achieved Tim Freiheit.
You've achieved 10.
Yes.
I've achieved the highest. I have achieved 99.
That's bad.
That's bad.
Oh, I forgot to roll my die because we started talking about Kanas.
How the freak did I get 99?
I got a 53.
Oh. Hold on, what did I get?
I don't know. You do the roll the dice.
I
And
I always-
so
I
can
always
drop-
have trouble doing that. Where's that? I can find it.
Pyro, can I get?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I hate not knowing how to do the roll thing.
Exclamation point, roll, one, and then space, 1D100.
One D100.
Yes.
I did my best to recreate military formal wear.
Dang it!
Why can't I?
Not underscore, but instead of this, it's a space.
Can anyone move him?
Working on it. Hold up.
I'm
So,
trying here.
So instead of the underscore that you did, do a space.
Oh,
Yo, my
Nugget got a
boy's
2.
out.
Damn.
What the fuck?
It would have been nice if I got that in real life, but no, I rolled a 99.
So his actual ooh.
78. That's not horrible.
Oh no, wait! I got a 35. I read my die backwards.
All right, and Sean.
All right, so what's the modifier?
It'd be naked.
Just a naked?
Mhm.
All right, that's cool. That's gonna be a 10.
All right. So, you guys kind of like sit in the awkward silence for a little bit. Tim and Franks will both notice that the girl is kind of just like under the table, fiddling with a butterfly knife, just flipping it back and forth. She's doing a pretty damn good job with it.
Hey, sir.
butterfly knives? Is this girl gonna grow up to be Cassandra Cain?
Oh my goodness, she's French, isn't she?
Cassandra Cage. Yeah. What's up?
I think your daughter's doing something she shouldn't be doing right now. Just so you wanna know.
Is she? And I'll look around.
Table.
Evelyn, again, I told you not to bring that. Bringing a pocket knife is one thing. That is not a toy. And she'll fold it up after, oh, hold on, let me roll something real quick.
The hell is this video Todd sent in memes?
Alright, tell me when to stop.
When to stop?
Yeah, I'm having it auto-generate the number and you tell me when to stop it.
Stop.
So she'll try to do like one of those fancy closers where she'll twirl it around her thumb, flip back, and then it goes into a closed position. She'll be doing her little thing as she rolls her eyes. Something will catch the corner of her eye that she'll jerk her head in that direction. And the blade will just glide across the thumb of her knuckle instead of the back of the blade. And it just pretty much just slices her clean open. And she'll just jerk her hand and she's like, ah, shit.
Tim
Fuck.
immediately grabs a napkin and like tourniquets her thumb.
No, tourniquet though, jeez.
Or not tourniquet, but like wraps it
Shit.
with the napkin.
This is why I told you not to play with that damned knife.
She was doing pretty good till she got distracted by anything she should be doing in here.
Yeah, I was practicing earlier today, and I'll say though, he's kind of cute.
Gonna be an ongoing. What the hell is it?
Did she say that to Tim?
No, that's her eyes were like follow the whatever distracted her, and she'll kind of like look down at her hand, then look back, and just kind of like lean in her chair to like look around you, and like he's kind of cute.
Wow. Probably gonna be a stitch too. Not gonna lie. I've done
Tim
that
make
too.
a medicine check.
Go for it. Roll that D100.
Alright, what's Tim's medicine modifier? -5, alright. Okay,
I'm not gonna lie, kid. I did
wait,
that
if I
before.
roll 2 zeros and get a number, I didn't, but if I did, what
It'd
would
be
happen?
it would be considered to be zeros. So
Okay.
it would be whatever your D10 is.
Okay,
But if you get all 3 zeros, it would be a 100.
I know, I understand that part, I just want to know.
Yeah.
I got a 24 with mods.
All right. So the blade didn't dig deep. It was just more of a cut of it gliding across the skin.
Can
It's
Tim tell if she'd need stitches or not?
she wouldn't need stitches, but it'll definitely fucking scar.
You won't need stitches. It will leave a little bit of a scar though.
Because it would have been like right on like the palm of the hand, like right below where the bottom knuckle of your thumb is.
Tim's gonna motion for a waiter so he can get like some proper bandages.
And literally, as you're doing that, you'll see the individual that took your order a while ago coming with a cart and starts passing out all of this. Yes, sorry it took so long to get the food and the drinks. The kitchen is absolutely chaos right now. They're saying there's rats running around.
Understandable. Shit happened. Someone must have left something where it shouldn't have been.
Yeah, we have an idea. We have an
maybe-
idea. We have an idea of who it is, and he'll like get like this serious, slow, like death stare turn to a different waiter that clearly looks like he does not give a shit about his job with how casual he is. in terms of professionalism.
No.
Can I get some bandages for the young lady here? She accidentally cut herself trying to pick up a knife.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be right back. Give me just one moment. I'll be real quick. And he'll leave behind the car, and he'll just kind of like speed walk into the kitchen.
All right, Frank's going to push his plate forward. I think I've completely lost my appetite.
And Remy is toast.
Can he see under the table?
I mean, he could.
Frank saw her playing with the knife, but did he see her?
No. Hearing the rats.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
listen. When you say there's a bunch of rats in the kitchen, listen. First off, why are you still in business? Second off,
I mean, maybe they're just
My
pulling
God.
the hair of the cook and making him cook.
Ratatouille.
Franks don't play no shit. He ain't eating.
If you pay attention, Tim hasn't been eating this whole time. He's been playing with his food.
Well, good. Might be a rat.
Well, after you get it at least to the point where it's somewhat patched up, she'll start rubbing on it. Just like, is it normal for it to be getting that hot?
What do you mean?
Kind of burns.
Shouldn't burn?
Just like start
And-
scratching at
I didn't
the
use anything.
napkin.
I didn't
And
use
Gislin-
anything out of
Gislin-
the ordinary. Just a
Gislin's like, oh hell.
Just a knife to stop bleeding.
What do you mean, aw hell?
That's a good point. What do you mean? Also, how tall is Gislin?
She's
According to her
Well-
sheet, it's 5'9".
Okay, so she's an inch shorter than Tim. That's cool.
What is your obsession with height?
No, I like to know what height the characters are, so the characters can all be scaled correctly.
Listen,
It's
just
me
pick
off
the
when we're
bitch up
not-
and throw her out of character. I'm saying.
and
Oh, no. Frank just said that to Tim.
No. Frank would never harm a civilian unless absolutely necessary.
and
Now is
so-
necessary. Starts beating the fucking kid.
So Gislin's
Me,
like,
right hooks the bitch.
so you guys were saying,
And like, what do you mean, aw hell?
and she's like, well,
Might be infected. Well,
call
might
it
not,
call it intuition. Call it intuition, but when I was down in Antarctica, whenever something weird would happen, I'd get a cold chill down my spine. And I just got a cold chill down my spine. So I repeat, oh hell.
All right. Can you stop scaring the kid? It's probably just, you might want to go get that cleaned out.
Yeah.
Probably just something from the blade. Did you have any unknown? Well,
Can I see the
how
blade
long's it
real
been
quick?
sitting out?
She'll reach back into her pocket and hand you the blade, Tim.
Alright, Tim flicks open the knife.
So the handles themselves are definitely some sort of pristine stainless steel. These things looked very beaten while also well kept. There's definitely wear and tear, scratches, and scuffs, but it's at least polished and cleaned. The blade obviously has the blood from the wounds splattered on it. The blade has a red to yellow fade design, starting from red at the very base to where the handles are, and the tip would be yellow, kind of like a sunset fade, except for the sharpness of itself, which is obviously the color of the metal.
Hold on, I missed part of that. You said it has a red to yellow fade, red going from the bottom yellow at the tip.
At the tip, like a sunset fade, or or like a sunburst.
Yeah.
And obviously the sharpened part of the blade is the color of the metal.
Okay. Was that it?
That's pretty much all you can see from the naked eye, just quick glimpse.
might have been some microscopic stuck in one of these dings on the knife.
I don't know why that made me laugh. I was just thinking, wow, no stat track bright water for you.
No stat track.
We're gonna need to go wash your hands real quick. Hopefully we catch the waiter on the way so I can get those bandages. Maybe some disinfectant.
The mom's just gonna kind of like tug on the neck of her shirt. Did they turn the AC off? God. And she'll take the napkin and wipe sweat off of her head.
You feeling alright, miss? Do you think we need to call an EMT or something?
I
No.
think we're gonna need to get a fully trained doctor in here. People might be coming down with some.
Have you been around any people with the flu recently?
Been around any sick people of any kind? Any
No, this is actually our first time being out since Thanksgiving.
Ain't something wrong, miss?
perhaps it was some with the food.
Perhaps indigestion?
Maybe, but I want to understand why my body suddenly is getting a little bit on the pretty hot. It's my.
Well,
She'll like wipe another sweat off of her forehead again.
alright, well maybe, we need to get you outside, cool you down, and if you need, we can call an EMT.
Tim's gonna shout for a waiter to get some not like cold water, but some cold water. Or actually, no,
Ice water.
Tim's gonna hand her his glass of ice water.
Yeah, you know what?
And she's gonna take her own straw that was in her
It's
her margarita.
It's a fresh glass that Tim hasn't drunk from.
Yeah, and she's gonna take the straw from her margarita and put it in and just start sipping on it.
God damn it, kid,
Tim?
you shouldn't have.
Tim doesn't care. He's not gonna drink that. He's gonna get
No,
another
but
one if he wants
There
one.
might be something wrong on the straw.
Probably don't want to use the straw, man. There might be some on it.
Alright, well.
Should like the thing's maybe like 2 inches from her lips of her taking a sip, and she'll just like takes the straw out and just takes a swig. Oh no, not to eat at a cheap restaurant again. What do you mean cheap? This place was $50 to get in.
Yeah, this place is far from cheap.
But
So-
If she goes to the restroom, then that would work perfectly with a Google slide I just made.
Where's Anna go?
Well. Well, miss, if you do need, we can bring you outside. I mean, I got no problem with it. I think I was done for tonight anyway.
I can help. I didn't really plan on eating.
You'll see that the kid is like literally actively just rubbing on the wounds, like aggressively, like
Tim's
itching.
gonna like smack her hand that's rubbing, like not hard, but like the
Smack.
parent
No.
smack of yeah, you
No,
get
no,
it.
no.
He's gonna do exactly that.
Jeez, what did I miss? My phone overheated.
Ah, shit.
Not much.
What is that slideshow?
Yeah, I made a slideshow for this important thing. So let's go present. Because I have just gotten back to the table. This is what I was working at while I was sitting with the random family. Where the frick is?
I'm gonna have each of you make a perception check.
D100.
Yeah, and from here on for this campaign, it's gonna be D100s.
All right.
Ooh.
78.
What's your perception modifier?
Shoot. Now I need to get out of the slideshow. Okay.
Get off the slideshow.
Perception -1 for wisdom. What?
What is Tim's perception?
Wisdom? -1 wisdom. What does that mean?
So -1 is the modifier. Wisdom is where you would pull that number from.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah. So that's a 77 then with modifier.
Tim got a 29.
What a four.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
no.
funnier than 24. 25.
Hold on, I have to roll because I have to roll here.
What's funny that Pyro added a seduction stat. And I forgot about that till just now.
Right, well,
And I was like,
I didn't add
damn.
one. I didn't add one. What the hell?
You're supposed to add seduction, appraisal, and crafting.
There.
Alright, so 49. What's your perception modifier?
I want to seduce someone.
Yeah, that's
Well, you got two perfectly good women right there.
Yo,
Yeah,
one of
seduce,
them. No. One of them's underage.
She's 17.
That's not legal, Pyro.
All right.
Well, depending on the age of the person that is older.
Perception check
How
is
old is Franks?
the perception was plus
Yeah,
or
he's not going for that.
-2.
All right.
All right, so it's 47.
And
what?
also, one of them's married, Pyro.
What was your roll, Nugget?
77 with the modifier.
Okay, so everyone but Nugget's character, Texit, will begin to notice that there's a lot of other people experiencing this heat wave as well. In fact, you're the only ones that don't seem to be affected.
All right.
So I continue with my slideshow since I don't realize.
Now, everyone, I'd like to just quietly suggest we take our early leave, regardless of the bill. Do not say anything too loud. That's why I'm being kind of quiet right now. We.
Tim
Where
pulls out
did-
the wallet and
Where did our commander go?
Let me.
Hold on.
Can I just do my slideshow real quick?
Or
Horse?
What?
What did you say?
sure? Question mark?
All right. So why you all need a service dog with these 4 things?
Like-
Boss guy has been in the toilet for over an hour, and since I'm sitting next to the restroom, I know
Alright,
exactly
fine.
why. It sounds like the rumble of 268 kindergarten classes running for a chance to get a new toy at friggin' McDonald's. He has to be lactose intolerant because it sounded like that the whole time. What in the world did he have? Concentrated lactose? Like, what in the world? I paid for the family's dinner because of the whole experience. How in the world do you get to sound that bad? The end. My semicircular canals are currently out of order. I need a service dog.
Okay, I have a question for the end of your presentation.
Yes?
Can
I
we
hope-
fucking go?
Yes.
Questions. It's not been an hour.
It's been maybe 25 minutes.
So he went over into the bathroom. So can we go check? I'll go check on him, and can we all just skedaddle? This might be a bit of an infectious vector.
Pyro, you closed out of the stream.
I'm aware.
Oh.
Need to move.
What are we talking about just now? Were we talking about like bathroom mishaps or something?
Oh yeah, no. The boss guy's been in the toilet for like half an hour.
No.
25
Mm,
minutes.
Ian,
After ranking 9.5 on the record game.
I'm saying everyone else seems to be getting a bit heated. And we are the only few, so I would suggest we skedaddle before we become a bit infected like that.
Tim's gonna pull out his phone, look at it, look concerned, and pretend he needs to get the hell out of. I'm sorry, but I need to get the hell. I got something
And
to go right
Gislin's,
now.
Gislin's just like, I repeat, all hell.
Alright, well, I need to go check on our boss. Miss, if you ever need anything, go ahead and I'll be back in a little bit. I just need, well, again, you can call an EMT if you really do feel like this. I'd suggest stepping outside to take some air. And he's gonna immediately get out of his seat, and he's gonna walk over towards the bathroom.
And then eventually the waiter will kind of just speed walk and bring a med kit over.
And Gislin's like,
Tim attempt to bandage the hand real quick before he goes.
All right, make me a medicine.
Yeah.
I need to make a roll myself. Ah, flashbang!
Yeah.
Wrong tab.
Was Tim supposed to be an expert in medicine or pro in medicine?
He's supposed to be proficient since he's a medic. Oof.
Oh yeah, 24.
Okay. So you take the kid's hand and kind of like hold it out towards you so that her full arm is extended. And you kind of grip her hand in such a way so that you can start throwing gauze around it after wiping it down with a alcohol pad. In the corner of your eye, you will see as the waiter is like basically just standing there with his hands together, like holding the first aid kit in front of you. He'll eventually like drop it and jerk his hands away and start shaking his hands. Like, ah, damn, ha, woo, ha, hee, ha.
Well, while he's having his little hot potato dance session, I'm going to knock on. Well, actually, I'm going to. Is this bathroom a multi-person or is it a?
It's one of those you could walk in.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna walk in.
Okay. You will see that there's 2 of the 5 stalls being used, obviously the ones on each end, and one of the stall doors are closed.
Hey, boss, it's Frank. You in here?
What happened? My internet crashed.
So the waiter guy that was holding out the first aid kit in front of you will eventually like drop it and like jerk his hands back and just start shaking his hands and just hi hee ha hoo hee.
Yep. Okay, I heard that part.
Yeah.
Did Tim give back the switchblade?
No, the butterfly, yeah, he would have given that back a while ago.
and I'm just imagining that at this point, like, that, like, honestly, like, the boss man is probably, like, practicing for a colonoscopy or something.
Oh, he's on his phone on the toilet.
Can I get a
You
phone?
Stuff
Can I
they
get
give
an
you,
internet,
you
please?
guys said they give you before a colonoscopy.
He's playing Subway Surfers on the.
Accurate.
Oh my goodness.
He's playing Pokemon Go.
He's the. Hold on, I have to catch this goddamn Pikachu.
He's in a gym
Yeah.
battle.
No, he's in a
That is-
fucking, he's in a legendary raid.
Listen.
Yeah, no,
this little
at this
asshole-
point,
Bro's playing
For a
Raid Shadow Legends.
they give you what before a colonoscopy to clear out the elastic pipeline. I'm telling you, if you've ever had stuff like that, I guarantee you, he's probably put a glove on his left hand, wrapped some rope around the toilet seat, and rode it out.
Wow.
Alright. Well, Franks is just gonna be like, hey, boss man, you in here? It's Franks.
A couple of the guys at the urinal will just look at you a little weird and just go back to their piss.
Sorry, fellas, I'm just looking for someone. Okay, can you... Where are you? Where are you?
I'm about to remove his existence.
Okay, so... anyone seeing a guy with a briefcase come in here? Don't mind.
What the
Yeah,
frick?
can-
What the
I
frick
just
happened
got
to
in
my
here.
tablet? What the frick? I was trying to open Google Slides. What the frick happened to my calculator?
So, wait, who said that?
What's happening to my stuff?
What are the other guys?
Where the frick did my dice go? Where are my dice going?
Away.
You've
My
lost,
dice.
you've
Why
lost
are they all up here?
privileges.
What privileges? I was opening Google Slides.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a kid. You don't have privileges.
You lost any and all privileges you
No.
could have.
You've lost penis privileges.
Sorry.
Snip, snip.
We take hedge clippers.
Ah, it's
So-
like Abraham.
Well,
My dice.
well, I'm gonna be like, all right, boss.
Oh yeah. Well, I
if,
can
you're
do the
actually in
same
here,
thing.
I'm gonna be waiting outside. Anytime you want to go ahead and contact me, just come outside whenever you're done. And he's going to immediately turn and burn.
Turn and burn.
Turn and burn, meaning turn around, bust ass out the door.
I thought you were gonna like.
No,
That-
no,
that-
not back to the table, towards the nearest door.
Hey, Pyro, can you reset the table real quick?
Sure, I can reset the table real quick. Give me a sec.
Darn.
Can you? I didn't mean reset. I meant reload. Because you also just got rid of everyone's character's stomach.
So here's the problem. I couldn't reload it.
Then why'd you do that?
This is the way I could reload it.
Oh,
Everything
everything
fell.
falling.
Everything falling. Open.
Can we put the bags in the DM area so that he can't get them? Also,
Ooh.
can I get promoted to spawn the character back in?
I should be able to have them.
Do you have the new Jack and Armaeus?
Could have sworn I saved them. Give me one moment.
Who's grabbing what from the bag?
There we go. Yeah, everything's back to normal.
Alright, so we're going
Yeah.
to... Give me 1 second.
No.
Save objects.
It's not back to normal. What the frick?
Let's have a name for your saved object. Okay,
What
so...
in the world? That wasn't me.
No, I know, but can you just settle the fuck down?
I just wanted to have my stuff. I was just using my tablet.
Alright, me out there.
It is...
Where the
Tim.
frick did all my stuff go?
Tim...
You're on the opposite side of the board.
How do I reset my
You're on
stuff?
the wrong side of the board.
This is my side of the board.
Wait, what?
Well, you wouldn't need Jack and Armaeus anyway.
No, but he just started flipping stuff out of here. So there's a different mod.
So we
Oh.
have Jack,
No, I got my guys. They're all here.
and then... Oh, no, because I'm saving them so I can reset the table again.
Okay, hold on.
Armaeus.
Are you overlaying the previous variations?
Oh yeah, I have all my stuff now.
Aw man, all my miniatures aren't here now.
This is quite literally a fresh table.
As it should be.
How did I miss?
Okay, so this is what's happening to your stuff. You're throwing it across the table, and it's being lost to you.
No, you threw my stuff, or laser.
No, you!
What the frick?
That's what you sound like.
Is it all your fault? Oh my god.
across the table.
Oh, are we doing that? Are we doing reactions?
What does this do again? Oh yeah. Sure.
Jesus Christ.
No, it's middle pipe.
You can just keep using.
Although
flip
that wasn't me, though. Just you know.
Decimal strength.
All right. Trying to.
Shut up, your mother buys you Mega Blocks instead of Legos.
All right.
Heard.
Oh. Frankie. Nope. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, you know, like it's a good thing Trixie ain't here because Trixie would have been enjoying her own special food.
Wait, that's Braxton. Where the frick am I?
Trixie would like him.
Knows who Braxton is.
Oh, Braxton is Nugget. Alright, Nugget already ran outside because I'm ahead of the game.
Because he's a coward.
No, I ran outside because I was told to go outside.
All right. Cool.
In fact, I'm in the street because I'm better than everyone.
And then you get run over by.
Yes.
You get hit by a bus.
You didn't follow proper procedures. Immediately gets splashed.
So I'm gonna need everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw.
What's a wisdom saving throw?
So roll a d100 and then subtract whatever your wisdom modifier is.
Alright.
You know what, Sean?
What?
Chester.
Wisdom.
Chester.
Oh.
B100.
Chester. I
Yep.
think of the other thing.
Let me redo that.
Think of Chester.
Also,
I got 41.
Also, I
You
heard
had-
Nugget say, "Let me redo that."
With I had to redo it because I dropped my dice. So like,
If it hits the ground, it's an automatic 0.
Well, in this case, it'd be a
Or in
100.
this case, it's 100.
No,
Let's say.
it's like I dropped it onto chords. Like
I didn't hear no music.
What the freak?
I'm just imagining Trixie enjoying a banana sandwich.
A banana what?
Sonic cut out when saying that.
Banana something sandwich.
Sandwich, bananas and mayonnaise, banana.
Kana is
Now I have the apples and bananas song stuck in my
You know
head.
what? There, take a picture of my dog instead of that.
Kana, you're now banned from the kitchen.
You no longer are allowed in this.
Get out!
Imagine Gordon Ramsay just telling you to get out of the kitchen.
You are
But
no
not
longer
from
allowed in the
normal
NYPD.
Master Chef. From Master Chef Junior.
What? Come on, you familiar with supervillain recipes by now.
You are not gonna be able to flip the table. I promise you that.
I can do it. I just need to
I
hit.
don't know why you keep on
D20.
trying. You
I
are
just
literally
need to
not
hit a
gonna-
D20. I just need to hit 20, right?
No, I have it set so that you can't flip the table.
Bro.
Pretty sure I'm the only other person here who's ever been able to flip the table, and that's because I make models for everyone and get promoted.
Oh.
Because Pyro has his stuff set up stupid and can't just drop in an asset bundle.
I can. I've done it.
Oh, you have? You got it fixed?
I just couldn't figure it out before. Now I could just literally do this.
I just want to flip the table once.
No.
I don't know what it looks like. I need to know what it looks like.
Do I know what it looks like here?
God damn it. This is why we can't have a nice table.
I'm the one who paid for it.
Censor both pictures of our dogs. There's mine.
Alright, so what do we get for wisdoms?
30, hold on, wait.
It's gonna
What's
be
his
20,
wisdom?
Steve.
31.
31.
22.
Sean,
And I was, I
Me
was
at 20.
20.
20.
22 minus 2.
So 20, 20. Okay.
Did you say 40 or 31?
41.
Ah, damn. 10 away.
So Frank's and Texit, you both are outside. Meanwhile, Tim, you're stitching up or patching up the wounds, and I keep forgetting how you pronounce it. Ghislaine.
Yeah.
You're kind of just watching the whole scenario as you are each in your own independent area. In the back of your head, all you just hear is
Hear nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
Oh, did you not actually hear it? Do I need to turn it up
No.
more?
Oh, no one heard it. I mean, I didn't.
I didn't hear it. Is that a heartbeat?
That's what you hear. How you
Well-
infer it is up to you.
It's matching with the rhythm, so I mean, I'm hearing music. Oh, that sounds like someone's about to shit their pants really hard. Listen.
No! O'Neill, don't do it!
Oh no, someone's about to shit their pants really, really bad.
What for freak happened to
Someone's
my
about to-
diary?
Now I'm just thinking it's like,
I'm so fucking. Oh my god.
I'm just thinking like, okay, you really don't want to go in there. Something tells me that if you go in there, you'll find someone who will have crapped their own skeleton.
Good god.
Wow, that's just.
I'll poop your
Impressive.
pants.
Practice rolling. Jesus Christ, I've been rolling such
It's like a more like how many pelvises can you
That's what it sounds like in by the pod.
Oh my freaking god. Oh, maybe I'll
Need I remind you that this is a preset in the goddamn voice mod?
So.
You all have the freaking. Oh my god.
Sean and I have the
Separate
Discord
things.
one, as well as I also have voice mod.
Uh,
I
I'm
can't
just-
currently
hey,
use
it's-
my voice
yeah.
mod.
It's like, hey, can you get Dumplestilskin out of the bathroom already?
Okay, that wasn't a fart and that wasn't a clap. That wasn't even fun.
Wait,
Who says
I think I have
that
voice
was
mod.
applause? Who says that was applause? That was probably his butt cheeks slapping together.
Jesus Christ.
There's an imposter among. Anyway, alright, back to the game, please.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Okay, so you guys just
So,
hear
yeah.
that in the back of your head. And quite literally, Tim, you hear that just
And at this point, it's just like slowly moving away. Like, I've
Has
been in
Tim
this
finished
situation
managing that
before.
yes.
Just like,
Okay,
It's like
Tim's
I've
gonna
been in
get up
this
and walk
before.
the fuck out.
it's like I've been in this situation before. I am getting out of here.
Alright, sayonara, everyone. See you in hell.
Did you not hear me say Tim's just gonna get up and walk the fuck out? Tim's just like, nope.
Alright, sayonara, everyone. See
So
you
we
in hell.
heard a heartbeat.
You heard this.
Yeah,
That kind of sounds like a heart.
I don't know.
Is that a heartbeat?
Hey,
Sir, please stop playing What the fuck's that? Artist called
The Living Tombstone.
Living Tombstone over your microphone. Please stop.
Yeah.
Playing the second FNAF
Well,
song.
either way, it's not a good sound. It does sound like something.
Oh, you want to go Goku points, huh?
No, please
No.
don't.
That's not what I meant to do. I thought it was wood creaking. I forgot Matt has that one labeled as something.
But even a monkey with godlike powers is still a monkey.
Oh no.
La do 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 la do 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 la do 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 do.
Okay. So are we hopefully heading out?
Does
You know,
Tim have
I mean-
a car?
I would assume that you each had gotten here in some way, shape, or form of like you each came here together, whether it be O'Neill's or maybe a company car.
That company truck. Woohoo! Company SUV, let's go. Oh yeah, the standard all black, really sketchy SUV. We get to go in one of those.
No license plate, too.
Yeah, it has to be like the stereotypical bad guy SUV. Slightly tinted windows, completely black, standard rims. Let's get the fuck out. Or we can, you know, move away from the building. Since I couldn't find our boss.
Perception check, each of you.
Bam, 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 bam.
42.
I like how Pyro thought that, the big woman with a lot of scars was the medic. Yo.
4.
Big.
John.
Yonder. What?
And
3.
they grab on my thighs. They.
Let's go. I don't have any modifiers for it, so you know.
All right.
Wait, you don't have a modifier for perception?
Well, I mean it's a 0, so.
Oh. Mine was with a modifier, so.
So now what?
So with each of those rolls, you guys eventually kind of like just speed walk to the car. You, Franks will at least get it unlocked, and you'll each immediately start to hear screams, followed by a few people running out of the building on fire.
And
Okay, well,
okay, because I can't shake Trixie's behavior even if I'm playing someone else. I think there was a little too much wasabi in this scene.
Goddamn.
okay, I think personally we should call either the biohazard team or the fire department.
Tim is currently, getting the car.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
we need to get out of here. We're gonna need to get out of here now. Like we're leaving.
Tim has the
And-
address memorized. He'll send for people.
Well, I mean, all you would really have to tell them is look for the building with a bunch of burning, screaming people.
That's not specific enough. Tim's going to give them their exact geographic coordinates.
Okay, it's on X latitude, X longitude. This level of the city.
Franks,
Yes.
your back pocket is vibrating.
2. Okay.
Oh wait, hold up.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to take a call real quick. Hello?
I gotta switch over this. Where is it?
Hello, I have bad reception.
You need to get out of there now.
Tim's
Alright.
in the SUV honking the
Not
horn
even,
like
not even
Bender.
gonna question. We need to get out of here.
Get in the vehicle.
Tim is honking the horn like Bender. Let's go already.
Get in the car, Morty! Get in the car!
We're going to Bendigo, Morty, to get me portal gun.
You need to
All right,
leave
well, yeah.
now. Go, 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 go.
Thought we were already in the car.
It's your cue to go.
So
Yeah.
Ghislaine's getting in. She's not wasting any time.
Because I was gonna say, I thought Franks was already in the damn car and waiting for everyone else. As soon as everyone's in, get the fuck out.
Tim is. Who's in the driver's seat?
Franks.
I would like to add that I am
Tim
in
is
the
sat next
trunk
to
for
him in
absolutely
the
no reason.
passenger.
Alright, you guys need to leave. Make a left.
Do turn.
Alright. We've already got EMTs and all kinds of people heading your way. But you need to get out of there. You need to get out of there fast. Make a right.
Alright, turn right.
Before you start asking how I got a hold of your number, first thing you need to realize is you're no longer part of SWAT. And that friend of yours who did the patching, good shit. Make a left.
Which one of us who did what?
The patching.
Oh. Yeah, like I said, part of Tim's backstory is he's just got this job to cover his bills for med school, pretty much.
So what, are we part of the ESU now?
You're cute. Make a right.
Thanks, right.
And you'll immediately hear the phone hang up. And he pretty much gave you directions to a really fucking sketchy neighborhood.
Is there a gun in the glove box?
You open the glove box, and there is a 5.7 for each of you.
Ooh, pocket lock.
Tim takes 2.
Behind target center.
I'm just kidding. Tim passes them around. However, he does turn the safety on one, or turn the safety off on one.
I would bet that they were already on safety.
Yes.
That's why I corrected myself and said he turns the safety off on one.
Well, first,
It's his.
Frank is going to immediately check the mag.
Fully loaded, one already in the chamber.
Alright, sweet.
Tim didn't even have to check. He just knew by the weight.
That is a very, very minuscule change in weight.
I'd like to point out that
Being in the military doesn't mean you
No,
automatically know
no.
the difference between the weight of a loaded and an unloaded gun.
no. I was gonna say Tim has a decent knowledge of guns.
Alright, add that to your inventory, ladies and gentlemen.
Isn't it just lady and gentleman?
Add what to our inventory?
Check the loot channel.
Oh, cool. I'll just paste it.
A fire 7?
5.7.
5-7.
My God, I never learned how to read.
What you
Hi,
go to
my
school
name's
for?
Jared, and I'm
19 years old.
Never
Never fucking learned how to read.
Pyro gets it.
Of course I fucking get it.
I bet you the child doesn't get it.
I've heard it before, but I forgot about it.
Yeah, but did you see it when it happened?
No.
You
Yeah,
were
but did
small.
you see him when he wasn't able to read?
Yeah.
I'm also going to add a line to it. For reasons.
Are we
Tim
doing...
grunts at the presentation of this gun. Much prefer.
It's a pistol.
Yeah, but Tim prefers a different pistol.
So yeah, he pretty much gave you directions to a really sketchy neighborhood, just on the outskirts of the area. Off in the distance, you can actually see the smoke of the Chinese, Japanese hibachi place. You can hear the sirens of fire department, ambulance, and cops all rushing to that area. And with your 3 and a 4, Sean and Tori,
Mm-hmm.
you can hear the sound of crumbling.
I sent in did his job. Wow,
Yeah.
that doesn't sound good.
I'm just gonna say random shit now because I can have that.
Well,
Also, I like how no one's figured out his name yet, right?
No.
no, you haven't said
Good.
it. So, you said fourth building on the,
Left.
yeah. Y'all ready to go in?
Hold on. Him double checks that the gun is loaded.
Full mag, 1 in the chamber.
Now, is it a high capacity or is it a standard?
12-round mag.
Ooh.
Is that standard for a 5.7?
Standard. Isn't...
Oh shit.
It's a 20-round standard. To be fair, if this is New York, that makes sense.
No. But we're SWAT, so we'd have.
It doesn't matter. They change it.
Because it's 20 round standard, but 10 rounds for high capacity magazine jurisdictions.
Yep.
So it's technically an extended mag if it's following those jurisdictions.
All right. Are we all ready to head in?
Yeah.
Yep. And
Alright.
by the way, Tim has turned off the safety on his gun.
Fair enough.
Safety on until we get in the building, please.
Oh no, safety is off, and he turned his safety off a while.
Safety off.
Well, then you're a liability. I don't think they will let you on the team.
No, Tim is a trained soldier.
Then soldiers and police don't translate very well.
No, actually.
You train for safety off. Policemen train for safety on until it's necessary.
Yeah, Tim feels it's necessary. Because,
Okay.
by the way, a lot of people go into the military while waiting to become a police officer, actually.
There's a lot of times where people will go military, police, and then straight to SWAT.
Yep. That's kind of how Tim found himself on.
And that's actually how a lot of SWAT is searched out, is for ex-military, because they will already have half the training needed, and it'll pretty much be a shortcut in.
Texit follows who had the safety off? I follow him.
Him, but you just know him as soldier or
Soldier.
medic because
There's no that guy.
Well, if you guys go in, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break.
All right, cool. So let's talk formation. Tight wedge. Frank's in front. Who wants to be back?
Tim is on the right hand side of Frank.
I thought you were right in the room already. What are you doing outside?
So Pyro, have you moved in with your friends, or are you still living at this?
I don't think he could heal.
Pyro?
He's already. Oof.
I just forgot we're on the stream.
Yes, we are. Have been the entire time.
Pocahontas.
What the fuck you just sent me?
What in the world?
My dear heavens.
An average glider.
That is a lot of fucking steak. My gosh.
That's what an average sandwich looks like at a Midwestern diner. That's like the bun to meat ratio.
Guys, why don't we ever like specify our sauce to meat ratios in a burger?
Shut up. By the way, and off topic, that video I sent, that happened to Tim on his exactly on his first day of actually being a soldier.
What the fuck? My
How'd you-
brain is off topic constantly.
Yeah, but the video I sent an off topic for the picture is Sean and Sean's dogs.
All I see is a single dog.
That's two different dogs posted by two different users.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mine's mine has this habit of following like he has this habit of interrupting you at the worst possible time.
Guys, how
Yep.
the frick are you rolling your die? Cause like I keep rolling high numbers no matter what I do.
I think I got the unlucky die.
I only have one set of die. I keep rolling either 41, 42, a number in the 90s, or a number in the 50s.
Sounds like you should buy some more die.
Sounds like you have a skill issue, my friend.
Sounds like you don't have a set that rolls really high, a set that rolls really low, and the rest are kind of just for looks. The rest are for when you need more dice. Also, I'm just kidding. It's one of my die sets tends to roll really well.
Does a D100 even work very normally? Because like, don't you just... That's 30. What about a D10? What is? So is that a
John?
D37?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you send a picture of a cat in water or a GIF? Cat in water.
Because I find it funny.
Kiddling.
I didn't know cat.
All right,
was that
so
funny.
we bet return.
The frick?
No, wrong screen. There we go. No, still wrong screen. There we go. How do you guys wish to proceed in this building?
Alright. So, I suggest a close stack. Mia's front. Who wants to be at the back?
All being back.
I'll take.
Okay. So,
If I'm gonna be in the middle, I want to be. Be by the only other person who seems to have any professional trained guns.
Gotcha. So, we don't know what we're walking into. All I know is there's someone in there that needs to meet us. I don't want this sloppy. I don't want anyone out pulling a gun unless we absolutely need to. Got it.
This seems entirely suspicious. Me could be trapped. I'm going to keep the gun in my hands at all times. You got a problem with that?
And can you at least keep the safety on?
I'm gonna leave it off. I'll leave my finger off the trigger.
As one should. No, I'm fucking with you.
I mean, I was gonna say...
Batman.
But
Oh god, it's Batman. Alright, start shooting.
It's
Na 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 na. You're fucked.
if it's Batman, Tim puts the gun on the ground, lays flat on the ground, just surrenders.
Alright,
Hey,
Batman.
baby.
Batman, got it. Alright, so we all in agreement?
I've got a low money, Batman.
No. No, not the low punny.
Okay. So,
Good meme, but goddamn.
are we good to go?
Yeah.
Alright. Stack up on me. We're gonna enter the building. As soon as we're ready.
Frank is brown.
Alright.
He's going to... Frank's is gonna be pretty much walk up towards the door and pretty much stand to the side.
Are you gonna be on far side or knob side?
Knob side.
Also, wait, what is this formation?
It's a close stack. We're gonna be standing pretty much behind each other.
I thought Tim was, for some reason, in the middle. I thought Nugget was in the back.
Alright. Gotta make sure about this.
I'd kind of
So-
like Tim to be in the back, because I feel like he would either want to be in the back or the front.
Alright, so... Frank's is gonna be point. Who's gonna be behind?
Tim can be the back.
Okay.
So you want him to be last man?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha. So... The other two will have to sort themselves out, but they're gonna be in the middle.
Alright, so we got Frank's on top. Tim's last man. Who's second back? Do we want it to be Gazelle and Ghislaine or Nugget?
Hello?
Hello?
It's pretty much the order of who walks in the building.
Exactly. So,
I'm staying behind.
okay.
Okay, so you're gonna be second last.
second to last. Okay, that means Nugget is going to be
Second
right
person.
behind me.
Yeah, back.
Okay.
Alright. So
So,
you turn knob, you push it open. Nugget, I'm gonna need you to make me a perception check.
Perception check. Checking.
The dancing banana man
God.
and the
91.
As you kind of peek in for the peek, looks like a really dark corridor. 2 doors on the right, both closed. You can't see anything on the left, being that the knob is on the right side. Want to do anything with that information?
I don't know what to do with that information.
Typically, you would tell.
I say I see nothing.
alright. Check your corners.
Yeah,
Remember when
usually
slicing a pie.
I don't know much about this because the only SWAT game I've ever seen is SWAT 4, but usually you walk in and kind of declare a room clear or not.
All right, I walk in.
This is a
Well, you gotta-
little more tactical than that from what Sean's
you gotta
doing, but
clear your
yeah.
corner. Make sure you cut the room like you cut a pie. You cut it into quadrants.
So, all right, got it. All right.
Well, I mean, since
Oh,
we're
wait,
entering
oh,
in
yeah.
what, just a regular room or a hallway?
It would look like the once Texit swings the door full wide and you get a view of it, it looks like a long corridor, and on the left side would be a staircase leading upwards. Two doors on the right, both closed. It almost looks like a entrance and upper stairwell to an apartment complex.
All right. So, I'm gonna need 2 on one side watching that stairwell. I'm gonna need you. Who's the guy? Oh crap! What was Nugget? What was your character's name?
Texit.
Text it.
I need you to watch those 2 doors. I need to make a call.
All right.
Frank is gonna go ahead and attempt to, contact the person again. It's on the phone.
You're gonna do the call that?
Redial.
Yeah, redial.
Redial. Speed dial.
All right.
Looks like you made it. Get your asses in here.
Doorway or up the stairs?
You're gonna go upstairs, 3rd floor, 2nd door on the left. It's gonna be room 202.
Anyone else in the building?
Oh, of course there's plenty of people in here. It's an apartment complex, what do you expect?
Alright. See you in a mo.
Hurry your ass up.
No, hang up.
No.
Whore. He'll call you back just to say whore and just hang up.
You fucking puss.
Damn straight I do.
Alright. So, restack up. And then head up the stairs. 3rd floor.
Alright. You guys make your way up there. You find the door. Standing right in front of it.
Gently knock. And then stand to the side.
You knock and the door immediately kind of creaks open just from the raw pressure, as if it was already cracked open a little bit.
Oh.
Ow. I fell out of my chair.
Nice job. Do it again.
Alright. Alright, just lag behind a bit, guys. I'm gonna check. It's gonna go ahead. Open up the door. Hello? Anybody in here?
Take a seat. As you open the door wide, it's pretty damn dark in there. You can see barely what looks like a couch and a figure sitting there, and he kind of gestures to the recliner lazy boys that are right next to, kind of in front of him.
Sir, I'm gonna be entirely honest with you. Seems a bit sketchy.
Sketch is the way I work. The less people know, the more things I can accomplish. Now,
Alright, team.
do you want my help, or do I throw you back in the fire?
I'd say that was the best. But
What the fuck's going on?
it's your call, team. What do you want to do?
So is this guy supposed to be our informant?
As far as you know, you've never met this guy before in your life.
I have the perfect character model. Corresponding gal.
Yeah, because some bitch is about to get fucking pummeled.
Whacked. Alright, so
Well,
I say we insult the guy.
no, I say we don't do that. Let's just ask him some questions.
What did you want to talk to us about? Well, obviously. Can the last person in close the door? Don't worry.
Closes the door.
you all into the room?
Yeah.
Yeah, I closed the door.
No, that would be Tim.
Tim. Since he's last man.
Tim closes the door.
Now, the way it would you guys would enter would be Frank's, Nugget, Kana, and then Tim.
Tim the wizard.
Tim the Tap Man.
Oh my god, my mom loves Tim the Tatman.
I don't know who that is.
He's a streamer.
Oh,
You've lost toy privileges, child. I told you, no ripping. Alright. I'm going to need everyone to make a grapple check.
What the freak is a grapple?
Make a strength check.
Doo-doo-doo.
What? Don't be whining at me because I caught you being bad. You know not to rip and tear your toys. You lost it for the night.
It is done.
You still got your bone.
14.
Tim got an 18.
Sir, we don't serve that here.
So 19.
Sean?
that is going to be a 29.
Alright. So the minute you close the door, the room goes to pitch black. And immediately you feel something getting thrown all of each of your heads. I'm going to need each of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, if we're not careful, they're gonna bring pretty Fazbear's Pizza Rib.
Yo, 12.
Dang yo, this could be a 40.
Okay, I got a 98.
Yeah.
I
Kana?
rolled 100. I rolled 100.
Yeah. Hold on. I rolled a 28, but I'm checking for.
My goodness, that video's still fucking.
What?
Your video, the video you sent.
Which video?
Banana.
That you just sent.
It's only go. It doesn't repeat.
I love the banana.
So, after you feel that something get thrown over your heads, immediately you all feel groggy. And your body's pretty much all just collapse in a doggy pile. And the last thing you simply hear is the voice go, "We'll talk soon."
That's it. You're getting that.
I'm getting me mallet.
That's it. I'm getting me shotgun.
Okay. We've still got time, so technically this wasn't supposed to happen until next session, but you guys skipped a whole arc.
What do you mean
We got the fuck out of there. Let's go. We pushing ahead. Let's go.
What do you mean we skipped an arc?
Well, yeah, we were supposed to stick in the restaurant and fight whatever was in there, probably.
Supposed to go in there, guns blazing, and just be like, "Wow, baby."
We did what everyone in a horror movie doesn't do.
Get the fuck out. That's what we.
Yeah,
Let's
we're smart.
So, with that being said,
And pulls out his underwear gun.
What does he got? This
this is what you all pretty much just wake up to.
Are we in a Saw movie now?
Oh, I hate Christmas.
Can be the surround system for the music.
Is it Christmas now?
I mean, it's the literal entire thing started on December 16th. No, sorry, 18th.
Pyro, can Tim see the speaker?
As you wake up and you look around, and Shiva is insisting that she be part of the stream now. Hi, baby. Hello. Can I help you? I love you too.
Okay, seriously, can I hack into the music system to turn this off? Jesus Christ.
So, do you see the stereo system? You can pretty much see it, the speakers, as like a full room surround sound, as there's one in each of the corners, and then one in the center.
Is Tim near the one in the center?
You are where you are. Pretty much here and here.
Okay. Tim's gonna walk to the one in the center and just kick it over.
No, it's like up on the wall, like against the ceiling.
Is there anything Tim could throw at it?
I mean, what you see around you is what you got.
Does Tim still have his
Throw me!
5'7"?
Throw me!
Pick up a chair and smash that shit now.
Tim
No,
still
no,
has
no, no.
5'7".
No, Frank's is gonna feel what he's got on his person.
You've still got your wallet. You've still got your car keys,
Oh,
and
so my ball.
Your gun. You have your gun.
and your gun is strapped to your back, but you can feel the magazine missing.
Oh no.
Oh, the gun.
Well, he's just going to go ahead and take a seat on one of the couches.
No, the cat. God damn it.
So I assume I can't hack into this video system.
I cannot hate this song, you know.
Yeah, you can totally hack into it as long as you consider hacking to be your fist.
I can't hate this song.
That's why it's annoying.
I don't want to bring joy to the world. I want to bring pain.
I don't want to feel good. I want to feel evil.
Oh my goodness, you're the most coolest of them all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, frankly, it can continue to be seen.
Anyone else want to do anything?
I'm just waiting for something to happen that I'm not wrecking the chances here.
Tim's still looking for some way to disable the music.
Oh yeah.
I go to the window.
Does Frank have his phone?
You do have your little flip phone, yes, your work flip phone.
Ooh.
No, I go to the
Wait,
window.
it's
Oh, wait.
2025 and he has a flip phone.
It's a work
Oh,
flip
Nugget,
phone.
window. Nugget, go
Yeah.
window.
Yeah, you don't mess with the work flip phone. Yeah, those shits are sturdy.
So as you walk to the window,
Is
you
it
pretty
an
much have a very nice view of the entirety of Times Square.
I look down to see how high up we are.
At least 100 stories.
All right, good. We can survive that fall. Jump.
I break through the window.
No, don't. It was a joke. You can't survive that. You're gonna die.
I mean,
What do you want?
I get lucky I land in that dumpster.
That's not how physics work.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then
yes it is.
hurrah, huzzah, your bones will be fucking shattered.
And you're
If
now covered in
Fortnite has
shit.
taught me anything, I can survive a 100-story fall into a dumpster.
Your body will not be able to sustain the damage that 100-foot fall will.
Not 100 foot, 100 floors.
100.
Well,
Okay,
a
that's
lot-
even
a lot-
worse.
Unless you're the Incredible Hulk, prepare to feel your legs keep your torso up on land.
Prepare to have your feet and occupy the same space as your brain.
I'm sorry.
You will literally be talking shit.
100 floors?
So you'll be a politician?
You said 100 floors, right?
Like about 100 floors, 100 stories ish, yeah.
That's 1,429 feet.
Hey, that's almost
Mute.
half a mile.
Again, if Fortnite has taught me anything,
You still take fall damage in Fortnite.
not if you land in the dumpster.
You're gonna die. Anyway,
That's like Assassin's Creed has taught me anything is that I can leap from any distance as long as I land in a bale of hay.
Yes. I was waiting for someone to make the Assassin's Creed reference.
well, Frank is gonna go ahead and try to call a number again.
You will get a busy signal.
Don't worry, I'll just pick up like a cup of water and land it now.
What's the time that it shows on my phone?
It is currently about 6 a.m. December 21st.
Damn, we've been out for fucking.
Can I help you? What do you want?
Okay, we should probably start checking each other for brain damage. If we were out for 5 whole days.
No. 3.
That's
3 days
still
great
really
way
not
to
good.
Like,
More than a couple minutes is really not good.
so one of us talking in 16 syllables.
What?
What?
One of us talking in 16 syllables.
Mono with the microscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
Alright, brain damage. So. Y'all gonna take a seat, or we gonna continue to try to walk around?
I'm standing by the
The doors. The doors. Did they seem open? Oh.
Tim's gonna, I guess, check himself for brain damage.
Is that me? Is that my phone?
Yep.
No, it's Tim's.
Alright. Answer the phone.
Alright, this is where I gotta find the thing. Give me a second. Hold on, me.
No problem.
All right.
All right, yo.
The child would not stop crying, so I just let her back out the room.
Good question.
Huh.
I am going. Corey, no. Disgusting. Do
I
not do that.
didn't say it for a reason, but I thought you'd.
Okay. So I'm going to what Frank is going to do. He's going to pull out his 5.7, and he's going to go ahead and cock the chamber.
Okay. He ejects a single round.
Sweet. Yeah. Now it's time for the painstaking way of trying to reload the single bullet.
Can Tim flip out, or can Tim pull the thing back, catch the bullet, and then act like he's gonna shoot
If you act like you're gonna
Exit.
shoot someone, that's not. Gonna
You
be
might as
smart.
well carry through with it.
Yeah.
All right, so you answered the phone, right?
Yeah, answer the phone.
Anyways, Tim, realizing he now has one bullet, shoots the center speaker.
Wakey, wakey. It's about time you all woke up.
I think I had too many margaritas.
I have severe brain damage.
Cheers. Drink to that.
Ears.
It's about time you all woke up.
Alright.
Sleep well?
Not exactly. Got a crick in my neck.
That's unfortunate. Welcome to my humble abode. You might want to get used to it.
Very nice place.
Indeed. It was given to me by my mother. Now, if I may direct each of your attentions to the television screen.
You know, with every single word you speak, it sounds like you're gonna be quoting song.
So, as he says that, literally out of this wall will literally come out a giant, like, 75-inch flat screen. And it'll immediately turn on to the news to a reporter discussing the incident at the Golden Dragon. Now, she then talks about how it was a massacre of spontaneous combustion. Special forces and NYPD showed up to the scene in quite a panic, as there was nearly no survivors and no evidence as to what could have caused this. However, many is to believe that the suspect has something to do with a young girl that goes by the name Eve.
And Gislin's like, anybody else thinking what I'm thinking? Girl with butterfly knives and a severe case of malice.
You're absolutely correct there, Ghislaine. That's right there is that girl that you also had a grand old time with at dinner. She also happens to be the next one.
Good.
And Gislin's like, going to Antarctica all over again.
And so at this point, you'll hear the phone click, and his voice will come over the speakers that the Joy to the World was coming on.
Now, do any one of you find it the slightest bit weird that you were the only survivors who got out of there alive and were completely unaffected by any of this absolute random phenomena?
It's the Flintstone gummies.
And
Vitamin water. He had too much of it.
I didn't say that in character while saying that in the character's voice.
Ghislaine is like, I've had an interesting life. Some things are hard to surprise me.
I'm built NYPD tough.
You're all very, very wrong, unfortunately.
Tim actually didn't respond to her.
Your mitochondria has evolved, as has hers.
I say what?
Oh, you're telling me I'm actually built different. I thought it was just a joke.
When she sliced her thumb, the oxidation to the bloodstream was all it needed to trigger the effect of her mitochondria evolving and mutating.
That's
been
not
going.
how evolution works.
You clearly don't know anything about the previous events over the course of Manhattan. Pity.
From Texas.
Well, you would at least know the incident in Nevada then, wouldn't you? Over at Area 51. The burner.
When did Afghan end?
Now.
What?
What?
So, Ghislaine is going. Ghislaine, I know she talks about the Antarctic expedition a lot, but it's because she's seen similar things.
All right, so, as I would say, for your question, Tori, it would be 2021.
Okay, how long was the Afghan war total?
That's late 2001.
I would have figured that.
Tim's 31, so I've got a decent time range to put his birth date at.
Yep.
How long? What is an average?
An average what?
Fresh out of the military, about late 30s, early 40s.
Yeah, so Tim's literally like just out of the military for like the first year.
Well, you would have to be 4, because you are required by law to enlist for a minimum of 4 years.
I said he's been out of the military for the.
Okay, then I just heard the wording wrong.
Yeah, this is the first year he's been out of
the military.
He's started going to medical school now on the GI Bill.
Well, sucks to suck, don't it?
He has no idea what the fuck's been going on.
I don't understand it.
Since the end of Afghan, he was in stationed somewhere over in Europe.
Well, let me put it to you this way. Do you understand the point of taking an immunosuppressant?
Not really. It seems like a bad idea right now.
Well, then why did you take it when you had those trackers implanted in you for your training?
It didn't seem like it would be a bad idea then, and it seemed like... Wait a minute. Why would we need to?
If you do not know why it does, then why take it?
What?
Tim's military training kicked in, that's why he took it.
He was like, take.
Yeah. Don't you know they illegally use military soldiers as test subjects for a lot of drugs?
I mean,
They
technically
used
you are property of the U.S. military.
Technically, no, you're not. You're still considered a person.
That's true.
They are legally
yeah.
not. They are legally not allowed to do that anymore without the soldiers' consent to test them.
Now, just so you are all a little bit on the educated side of things, an immunosuppressant is simply a drug that decreases your immune system's capabilities. typically so that your body doesn't reject any kind of transplant or implants.
Okay.
You each were still fresh on a dose. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Excuse me, sir. What makes you think I asked?
Well, you
Tim
didn't have to.
throw a pillow at Texas.
Can I throw my bullet extremely hard at it?
Can you just shoot me in the head?
No.
Wait. Who is Frank throwing the bullet at?
He's not going to waste a bullet.
Yeah, but who would he be throwing it at?
No one.
Well,
Okay.
allow me to educate you all on our bit of a scenario here. A bit of a background check.
And you're going to see that the news channel is going to just switch to what appears to be... It'll pretty much, like, zoom in on Evelyn's ID photo, and then it'll go off to the side and then pull up, like, a decent-sized data file.
Evelyn Marlene Brooks. Age 17. Birthplace Manhattan, New York. Blood type AB. Now, she was recently, within the last several years, been diagnosed with a failing kidney. She's also just recently had a very successful transplant, but the body is very much in the process of trying to reject. So she has been taking some fairly serious amounts of immunosuppressants. There's just one simple problem to all of this. The transplant that she had received from the donor is that of a Miss Pierce. This said Miss Pierce is the sole cause of the incident back in Manhattan in 1994. Now, she was originally set to be the lead singer for an opera to which Miss Ayabrea, head of Mist Forces now, back then NYPD rookie, was simply there on a date, just humoring the boy, and to get out of the house. She didn't like him.
What year did the events in Manhattan take place?
All right.
1915.
So it would have happened 28 years ago. So 2025 minus 28.
I thought you said it happened in 1994.
97.
97?
Yeah.
That was 3 years after Tim was born. Of course he doesn't know about the events in Manhattan.
Like, bro, kind of missing us here, G.
Tim is 31 years old. Wait a minute, how old is Franks and the others?
Well, originally the time period is going to be different, so I'm going to have to readjust.
With that being said, being that this Miss Melissa Pierce was the original, well, I use the term original very loosely, mitochondria Eve, the main evolution that occurred here in the United States of America. Well, when she was finally defeated by Miss Ayabrea, her organs, well, what was left of them, were put into severe quarantine and donated. After certain cells were extracted and others were replaced to have it be a regulated sample, many years later, little old Evelyn Brooks needed a kidney, and guess what she also happened to receive? This immunosuppressants that she was taking apparently was just enough for her immune system to kick in so little. That's Mrs. Pierce's cells, from when she was mitochondria Eve, began to take over Miss Brooks' body. It began to use it as a new host.
Well, why the hell would the organ of someone who could do all of that to anyone else? Those things should have been incinerated.
Indeed, they should have. Unfortunately, they miss one specific factor when it comes to the human DNA. You cannot separate it from the cell. It is very simple. You bleed, but is the blood replaced new? I agree with you very much that anything and everything came out of that corpse should have been incinerated and atomized. But go figure, the human brain and the curiosity of science had to kick in, fuckers.
Be the funniest fuckers I've ever heard.
Fortunately, I have to work for them. With that being said, the mitochondria, when it was activating and slowly taking host, they were communicating with everything in that facility, yours included. Your immune system was just so low that instead of fighting it, it accepted the communications. But being your bodies have no implications with another outside force, your mitochondria have become symbiotes.
What, I'm Venom now?
Oh my goodness.
That would actually be a rather good analogy. Congratulations.
Fucking joke.
I am not.
Can I be Spider-Man?
No.
Dang, I
I was
wanted
going
to be
to-
Spider-Man.
Tim's
Alright,
try and
so
web his mouth shut.
to say this is, happening to us, why don't we just get some type of super cancer and then die in a few days? Why this shit? I mean, hey, listen.
You would rather just die?
Well, no, I'm just asking on why we aren't dying instead of, or alive. Infected by someone else?
Because your mitochondria has evolved to withstand the communications of that of who is now Eve. This Eve has the telepathic power to communicate with any organism that carries mitochondria in their blood system, or for that matter, in their entire body. Plants, animals, humans. Anything with a mitochondria within the cell is susceptible to her powers. Yours have evolved just from the mere communication within the golden dragon. It was the first domino effect to now being resistant to her powers. Which is why I bring you here. I offer a position. I'm here to offer you a position. As I've mentioned before, you are no longer SWAT. You're too much of a liability. For everyone's sake, you are no longer alive. You were there were cameras, and forensics show that you never left. For all everyone knows, you died in that building.
I see. So you want us to retrieve them, correct?
Well, there goes my
Wrong. You may call me Kaya. I am one of the head chairmen for missed operations.
Nugget, stop.
I request that you join me in trying to neutralize this new presence. She is going to want to become much stronger than that of 1997 to make Melissa Pierce's Eve look like a mere failure science project. The cells have definitely gained some sort of consciousness and sentience and learned of its failure to understand that instead of taking its place by force, to wait for the right moment to come into hosting, like a true parasite. She's going to run and she's going to hide, build an army, and then strike. Because overall, she will want to build the ultimate being once more. The ultimate species.
So
She
Malice,
wishes to have the human race wiped off of existence. Extinct.
so her malice wasn't just coincidence.
Oh no.
We're weak to
It was actually a very good coincidence. It is a coincidence that the parasites fed off of. Her malice was simply that of her natural behavior of her environment. The violent video games she was exposed to and played very frequently. The abusive behavior that she had to withdraw from her father. The mental distraught and verbal exhaustion of her mother. A very unhealthy household, to say the least. It's a pity. But all those factors led in to this little rebel child to be the perfect specimen for this absolute belligerent supernatural force to take hold of such aggression and make it their own.
So all we have to do is neutralize the.
Which is going to be one hell of a task, one that you, as of your right current states, are fit nowhere close.
I have a question.
I may have an answer.
Are we weak to sound now that we're basically Venom?
Are you serious?
Your mitochondria have become symbiotes with yours, whereas hers became a host. Evelyn is no more, simply Eve. Honestly, I think the name was a bit more coincidence than her malice behavior.
Parasite.
Yeah, but the Venom's weak to sound and fire.
No.
Okay, you as a person are weak to sound and fire.
I am not extreme. I'm not that weak to sound. Sure,
There
if
is
the
simply
decibels are
nothing.
loud enough.
He's not saying that we are literally Venom. Just comparing
So,
us to Venom.
You say you're not weak to sound? Let's test that.
I mean, yeah, obviously if you're gonna punch someone, it's gonna hurt them. But if you're gonna punch like a kid in a wheelchair, it's gonna hurt them more, and they're probably gonna fall out their wheelchair and not be able to stand up.
What the fuck are you talking about?
So,
His question was asking, would any louder than
Necessary.
normal volume sound, such as gunfire, cause a reaction like Venom has to it?
No.
Why would they do that? You did not turn into Venom. There's nothing to do with Venom.
But he said symbiote.
There is no end.
Yeah, symbiote as in they work together.
Yeah, but Tim made the joke of, are we Venom? And that's where this is coming from.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to split hairs over it, technically they're symbiotes, but they have a name. They're called Clintar.
That sounds dumb. I'm not gonna listen to it.
Christ.
They're an alien species. They're called the Clintar.
If you punch a child in a wheelchair, you might have something else wrong with you rather than hurting the child more. Sorry, I just came in to, just RKO your child.
That's just dark, man.
Yo, but Tim.
So,
Would
I was
Tim-
saying, as I was saying, you're going to supply us with the necessary means to neutralize the target, correct?
Can I get a psych of 12?
I will lead you in a direction that I will see fit. But as I mentioned, if you join my missed team, there is certain changes that will need to be met. Your names will be stripped. You will go by call signs, at least within the public domain. Think of it as nicknames, because as I mentioned, you're dead, according to public file. If it makes you feel better, so is most of Mist Force.
Most of what now?
Mist Force. Mitochondrion, Investigation, and Suppression Team.
Basically, he's saying most of his team is dead.
Oh, fun.
They are
The
not
frick named
dead,
Team
but
Mist Force.
simply off the public charts. You've seen the film Men in Black, I presume?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I've only
Basically,
seen the third one.
they're
Very
basically-
disappointing. Wait, that's the one that everyone dislikes for some reason, right?
You're ghosts. We go in, do the mission, get out. Nobody will know who we are. We don't have anything to identify us from. We completely off the grid.
Well, damn, I guess that ruins my my dating plans this week.
And there goes my plans of becoming a doctor.
Now, Mist Team and Mist Force work very close to the government, as one of you would already have some experience with. Two, if you want to get a little technical.
Yes, it's not even a little technical. Government deployed. Literally up until last year.
I'm not referring to you.
Oh.
Oh, you were with the military, not the government.
Military works for the government, dumbass.
Regardless, you would be paid not nearly as much, but the benefits that would be left behind for any family that you would have, or should have, you won't regret it.
I get those benefits, I'm an orphan.
I'm sorry?
I'm also single. Tim literally has nothing going on in his life other than the fact he was trying to become a doctor.
Understandable.
It just so happens.
And everything will be paid, supplied, and provided by yours truly, for which I get the funding straight from the government's treasury. All I need to do is swipe a card and they do not ask any questions. My job is to simply guide you to find these creatures that we simply call neo-mitochondrial, which is merely some of them left over from the events of Melissa Pierce's mitochondria Eve when she attacked Manhattan, as well as some of the ones over towards the West Coast. There's even a few lingering overseas in Japan, Europe, and certain portions of Africa. Though I highly doubt you will go out that far. Now, with that being said, we simply need to see if you're actually worth fighting her. You've been able to suppress her actions, as you definitely have the heat resistance that she would have applied to you. However, you are not ready. But all it takes is some on-field training, and I'm pretty sure you'll gather the tools you need.
How much training did you say?
Come on.
Okay.
Full on fucking decade.
1 century.
You do not have that type of time.
Yeah, this bitch will probably be dead way before that.
Now, do you all have any questions for me? Surely you must have several.
What'll be our code names?
If you cannot find one for yourself that seems reasonable to your true identity, but cryptic enough for it to be off the charts, one will be provided for you.
Alright. So we all choosing our own? Or are we gonna let him decide?
I'm choosing my own freedom.
I think I already have my own.
There.
I think I've got
Nugget.
one.
I see
What
what
was
you're doing.
No, you don't. No, you don't. I haven't done nothing.
Void.
Oh my god, they're all up here now. Oh god.
Stop spawning in dice.
But they're so pretty.
Also, I'm not sure if Pyro heard me, but Tim chose freedom as his name. His code name. Or if not, Dr. Ludwig. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
Well, you'd only have Ludwig. You would have Doctor.
Why not?
Because a call sign is only one word and then a number. Or it's just one word.
Dr. Ludwig could be all one word.
That's a fucking title and a name.
You could put them together as one word.
If you're a fucking idiot, yeah.
Dude, this.
Very well.
Can I be T-Rex?
Tim, your call sign will be freedom as you have chosen for yourself.
Bitch. Wait, does she know his name?
I know each of your names. I know each and every one of you.
God damn it, I was hoping to introduce Tim after this and just be like, so yeah, my name's Tim. Because I thought that'd be funny as fuck. Because it's literally 3 game days in.
Hey, you know what? It works. It works.
Now, Miss Ghislaine, is one G to be provided for you? Or do you have one of your own?
Yes. And with that, like, you probably, if you know everything about me, then you know the expedition. You know what I started. And you also probably know about this. And she removes her mask to reveal that the entire part of below where her eyes are, it looks like it's just flesh and muscle tissue. It's like muscle tissue and jaw, and it's like Two-Face but way worse.
Oh no, the coffee was too hot.
Red Skull!
Tim vomits, by the way.
So she's like, so like once she takes the mask off, her voice
directly
is,
on you.
her
He, like,
voice.
vomits in front of himself. And
So once she takes the mask off, her voice is like raspy, and she's like, "Call me the accursed."
Accursed.
yeah, Tim just vomits. And sort of collapsed down.
So when you introduce yourself, you would have to call yourself the Cursed, or accursed. It has to be one. It would be one word.
Yeah.
Also, Sean, you got the reference with Dr. Ludwig, right?
No.
Team Fortress 2.
I was gonna say TF2.
Yeah, that's the medic's real name.
Oh, cool.
Oh, damn it. What's
So,
his name from Black Ops?
There's a lot of them. You've got Ruin, you've got Seraph, you've got
No, the doctor. The funny German doctor.
Oh, Richthofen.
Richthofen.
Yeah, we're sticking with
The doctor's name is Edward Richthofen. At your service. The voices!
We're sticking with the Djokovic characters who would be German, or of German origin, like Tim here, with his German last name.
I'm gonna have to get into the backstory a little bit for Ghislaine, but if you've read the Mountains of Madness, you're probably familiar with the kind of things you saw up there.
Unfortunately, I have not, but I've watched the game Moons of Madness, which is based off the book Mountains of Madness, and takes place on Mars. Where the hell are all the dice towers?
He's moving them. I'm trying to lock them.
But yeah, basically, she saw some things in the Antarctic that.
Is that my die tower? Or the blue die tower?
You know, I can't get through a single adventure without referencing something Lovecraft.
I was trying to make this as genuinely realistic as possible, with the exception of like the actual science stuff.
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean.
Besides, you could actually apply the whole mitochondria thing to this. You could actually apply it there because look at them.
An Eldritch Horror would simply just be one of those leftover creatures.
Well, that means that she would be a leftover creature that has become sentient in hiding, and she would not be a humanoid.
No. Not her. But the creatures she experienced and fucked up her face.
Well, yeah, those would be in an MC.
Yeah.
But she would have been already in captivity and in, like, she would have been taken into, like, an asylum already.
So what the fuck would it be doing up in Antarctica?
Well, there are there are polar bears and penguin. Basically, any creature has a variant of an NMC.
Oh, true. And there are also research stations up there.
I'd like to point out there are also like some old Nazi bunkers up there.
There really is.
Which would be really good
The
hiding
realm of
spot for an NNC.
NMC. Neo-mitochondrian creature.
NMC? Okay. You're
So yeah,
a lot
basically, she was part of an Antarctic expedition that went up there to research some stuff and discovered a whole bunch of stuff that shouldn't have been there. That left her with a bunch of scars on her body and half of a torn off face.
You met cryogenically frozen Hitler.
You met Robo Hitler.
Mecha Hitler.
Oh my gosh, it's like Wolf. Oh my gosh. Blazkowicz?
She played Wolfenstein in real life.
Me and the boys at the book club reading Mein Kampf.
I actually have.
Oh, please stop.
Why?
Because he actually was onto something. He just went about it the wrong way.
Questionable?
If you actually read it, the theories that he presents are actually make sense, but the way he played them out into actual practice, it's like great idea, poor execution kind of thing.
I'm sorry, that was an abysmal execution. What the fuck? There is no saving
I
grace from
cannot,
what he
I
did.
cannot say a single nice thing about the monsters that were present during the wars.
And the best part is, the whole thing with Auschwitz and concentration camps was not part of his doing. He did not want that at all. Actually, he never ordered any of that to happen. Fun fact.
Wasn't it
Still,
one of his men,
the
but
atrocities,
also
the
he
the
didn't
absolute
put a
atrocities
stop
that was
to
committed.
it.
All right, I'm gonna segue from that.
Yeah,
My good
let's
name.
move on
So,
from the.
anyways, Tim is now Batman.
No.
So
All right, go ahead.
yeah,
Glide.
so yeah,
No. He just became Batman because all of the money.
so Ghislaine mentioned that whoever this person is, they probably are aware of what happened up there in Antarctica.
Down there, but yes.
I had a bed full.
So yeah, she's basically asking them, like, after she took the mask off, she's like, you know what happened.
Wait,
One
which
hell of a
one's
snowboarding
Antarctica?
accident.
The one at the South Pole.
What's the North Pole? Then?
The
Arctic.
Okay.
You had a really bad ski-boarding accident. Snowboarding. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I said ski-boarding.
I think that's the one where I think the Arctic is the one where the Nazi bases are.
You tried to
Probably because they would be close to the Arctic Circle.
You tried to ski board. You failed.
I'm just thinking of like skee ball.
No. Ski board.
I have a skee ball table.
You do.
Skiboarding is basically when you take skiing, but you snowboard on a single ski.
Oh no! What you do is you tape two skis together as one big board. Try not to snap your ankles.
You take two skis together with Scotch tape.
Scotch! Oh my god!
And that
To show you the power of flex tape.
Not Scotch packing tape, Scotch office tape specifically.
No, you have to have it Scotch double-sided tape.
Feel.
Right.
Double-sided tape. For extra grip.
For extra grip, he says.
Feel,
Okay.
you make me angry, feel.
You've got to put it together.
Now the question is, would you use the ski poles or would you use your hands?
You got to put it together with your
Well, if you're riding it like a snowboard, you would be using momentum.
Oh, that's dangerous. That is extreme.
No,
As is snowboarding.
Let me explain to you exactly how it's held together.
Well,
Elmer's glue, purple glue stick.
No, oh my god, bruh.
Nope, too late. I already ate it all the glue. Yeah, so Franks is going to go ahead and say, well, my call sign, wall.
So yeah, so I guess Ghislaine asked if they know. Ghislaine basically mentioned that they probably know what happened down there.
Nugget, what do you want your call sign to be?
I think I chose T-Rex.
Okay, where in your history does T-Rex apply?
Also,
my name is Texas, so I just chose an animal.
Why don't you shorten it to tech?
That sounds tech.
Tex.
Yeah.
You know, recent studies.
Or go to
recent
text.
Or if you want to do your IT thing, you could be crypto.
Okay, Apex Legends.
You know, recent studies have shown that the T-Rex might have had feathers.
Chicken.
No, not even recent studies. Like studies from 10 years ago.
A lot of dinosaurs apparently have feathers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would have made sense.
They're avians, not reptilians.
Yes.
Although what's funny about that name is dinosaur means giant lizard.
Chicken had to come from something.
How to say that? How to
Chicken
say
came
that
from the
clip
papers.
from Venture Brothers? You could silence me, but there will be others. Semper Fidelis Tyrannosaurus. It's Sic Semper Tyrannis. You said always faithful terrible lizard.
Would you like to hear another fun fact?
Now every time I hear him mention Tex, like being his call sign, I just think of Tex from fucking Red versus Blue.
All right, it's Tex. Let's go.
Put that wall there.
Nice. But also,
Well, Tex is a girl.
It's Tex. I don't care.
Short for Texas. Would you like to hear another fun fact?
Well, I am legally single.
We share more genetic DNA composition with a banana than we do with a chimpanzee.
Yep.
Yep.
So that
That's
means
fucking
chimpanzees would like to eat us more than we would like to eat them.
Shut the fuck up.
Maybe.
I'm just playing with the tech deck.
I hear that.
we all hear that.
Yo, that's sick flip though. How many tricks you got?
I got
Do a 360 laser flip.
You got a half pipe?
I actually landed it. What the freak? Okay, I'm gonna send it to my ceiling. Oh shoot!
But yeah. So Ghislaine asked if they know what happened down there.
I have access to each and every one of your public, permanent, private, classified, and medical records. I know what anything and everything there is to know about you. In fact, I'm legally obligated to know these things.
So she knows exactly why he chose freedom.
And so Ghislaine says, "You know what I saw, then, don't you?"
The fact that you came out of there alive after being attacked by those creatures absolutely amazes me.
You guys know why Tim chose freedom, right?
It's your last name.
Yeah, he literally chose his name.
So yeah, Ghislaine says, "Well, that's why I'm very leery of these things. I will aid you in this endeavor to the best of my abilities because I don't want anyone else to go through what I saw."
Now my question to each of you. What was SWAT offering you for your day one? Oh wait, I don't have to ask that.
What you munching on, bro?
I am going through your files.
Yo, what kind of Pringles you got?
Yeah,
Genuinely, that was paper.
No, share with the whole class, bro.
Alright. So, your day one salary would have been 1,000 a week.
What would Tim's have been?
5,000.
1,000 a week.
Wait, so Tim wouldn't get paid more since he's actually got better skills than most of them?
No, you start off at base level.
Yeah, stop trying to cheat.
No, it's called experience.
Stop trying to cheat.
Tim joined the army at 18 and has been in the army since he was 18.
Well,
It
you were
don't
trained
matter.
for the army. You weren't trained for the SWAT or the police.
It transfers. We've literally.
If you were in the
already been
military
over
police, yeah. Different standards.
John, we've already been over this. The police like to have soldiers
Yes.
become SWAT.
Because you're disciplined, but not because you're trained the same.
Well, no, but also some of the training does actually transfer over.
It actually does for certain parts of it, but not the whole thing.
I didn't say all of it.
Like, I didn't say you did. So like building clearing, weapons clearing, and any building clearing experience, any weapon marksman experience would carry over, but they would still prefer you to at least learn their way versus military way, because clearly, as we've already demonstrated at the table, you go in safety on until you feel necessary, where weapons free.
Well, to be fair, Tim felt that that situation was very sketchy, but normally he would follow the directive of weapons off. But if he feels it is a sketchy enough situation, he does not care who tells him weapons off, or safety's off, or safety's on. Safety's going off if he feels that the situation is dangerous enough.
Well,
and that is actually a character reason, because that's how his best friend ended up dying, because he was too cowardice to turn off the safety, or to go in safety off. So
it's gonna sound.
he went from now on. He goes in anytime he feels like there could be danger. Safety comes off.
I was gonna say something so horrible.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say work-related skill issue.
Tim would shoot you dead for that. Let me put it to you this way. Tim is a medic, not because he had skills at being a medic, because he didn't want to cause death. So he learned to put people back together and wants to put the world back together. But he did know how to use a gun, because he was in the Boy Scouts rifle team. He was a pretty good shot. Tim's still a pretty good shot. Your ass is gonna get shot if you say something to him about his friend. And he will have no remorse. Because his best friend was his best friend was pretty much his only family, as far as he's concerned.
Wow. This
Because
is, this is a lot coming from the guy who didn't say a damn thing at the table.
I just had a
This
spooky
isn't
occurrence.
Tim saying, but this is like Tim's background out of character.
But it's good that you're fleshing it out.
Yeah.
Good.
I just had a spooky thing just happen.
What?
I walked into the other room to find the door. We have a French door that we use to let the dogs in and out,
It's the spookiest thing I've ever.
and it was wide open.
Oh, but
and nobody was in that.
Oh, sorry. Nobody was in that room. By the way, I'd like to point out that Tim's not actually wearing a proper military formal dress hat. He's just wearing a military utility hat. Why? Because Tim doesn't like the look of the military formal hat.
That door open on its own.
Then close it.
I
Have
did.
you tried locking?
Yeah, I locked it.
Alright, now tell Casper to fuck off. He should be good.
I'm gonna have to run to the house and cleanse it.
I have to go in a few.
So, 1,000 tons mate day 1. That's cute. Miss Force would offer 3.
So, what's our first task?
Training.
Your first task? Rest up. You're going to need it. Tomorrow we'll meet for real. That is, if you're up to the task.
Hey.
Don't do it.
Looks down at his watch. Damn, we've been out for fucking 3 days. Day rest.
To be fair, Tim has slept that long once.
You know
So-
that sleep hit different whenever you start drooling on your arm.
Yeah.
And when your legs are on top of your head.
Damn. So going.
However,
Actually, I've been
you
in that
might
position before.
want some of this.
And you'll just hear like the doorbell at the front door start going off.
You ever just fold yourself?
Have you ever folded the dishes and washed the lawn?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, there's
Hey.
a front. There's a person at the door.
You hear the
Hey, what-
doorbell.
Yeah.
All right.
What rank would Tim likely to have left the military at, since he was in it for like 12 years?
Well, realistically, at least sergeant.
At least
All right.
sergeant.
I'm gonna go towards that door.
Okay, so yeah,
If he was that good, he might have made major, but he would have probably have been sergeant.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and. Is there people?
You open the door. You see what looks like a room service cart with a fair amount of both water, juice, soda, and liquor.
okay, so I'm just gonna say that Tim, having become a SWAT, was a dumb choice, because that was a severe downgrade in pay for him.
Well, at this point, Kaya literally just said, with Mist,
Yeah.
you'd be starting at 3.
Well, that's either a slight upgrade or a slight downgrade, because I'm not gonna say he was a high-ranking sergeant, but I'm gonna
Well-
say he was like a 5E, which I think is the lowest ranking sergeant.
Well, you're going out of the military sector and going into the public sector, so
The pay is going to be different.
it is going to be different. And on top of that, you would then have more flexibility for your schooling.
Yeah.
Because of the
fair.
GI build.
Yeah, Tim is actually using the GI Bill
Yeah.
for schooling, and
Smart.
he just
smart.
he's working for just to have, means to make it.
Now, my question to you then, does the GI Bill apply if you're dead?
Not anymore. He's going to med school. He's
Oh, no.
literally
Wait.
said multiple
Oh my
times
goodness.
during this conversation, well, there goes my plans of becoming a doctor. And if you're wondering, yes, Tim was slightly inspired by, what's his name? Not Shane Dawson.
Dr. Edward Victorfen!
No,
Damn it.
the guy in Hacksaw Ridge.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Like, literally the real life person. The real life guy who wanted to put the work. Unlike him, though, Tim was not a conscientious objector.
I was gonna say that
Tim just.
that was a direct quote from him.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, Desmond
that-
Doss. Desmond
Doss.
Thomas Doss.
Okay, yeah, no, Tim is slightly inspired by Desmond Doss.
That man is a fucking legend.
Yeah, that's why I use him as inspiration.
But yeah,
But also-
basically, you just got a room service card that's like full of like drinks.
Also, by the way, Tim is still standing by a pool of his own vomit.
You know you can move at any point, right?
No, Tim's just been.
He's
No.
T-posing over it, saying, "I'm simply better than you, vomit."
No, Tim's just at this point stopped caring about the
He's turned into Venom.
No, he stopped.
No.
He stopped caring about seeing. How do you say Khan's character's name?
Geislane.
Goslin.
Gislin.
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 Oh,
Tim stopped caring about Gislin's facial deformity, which reminded him of what happened. Also, that actually happened very early on in Tim's medical career, which turned him away from actually having been a sniper, which what he would have been in becoming a medic, despite the fact that everyone's like, "Hey, become a sniper." He's like, "Nope, medic." Tim has pissed off a lot of people with that choice.
Why the hell should they care?
Uh,
Just choice.
Tim was a good shot, and they wanted him to, use that skill to take out terrorists to save people instead of putting people back together to save people.
Hey guys.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to leave early, but I've got orientation for work in the morning, and they're having me fill out 167 forms.
I also have to go.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this would be a great spot to cut it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I have to get up early for work, and I don't want to be late for that,
No, you're fine. Okay, I guess we'll cut it here.
Radio.
All right.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Heroes in a Half Shell.
2 go.